Ahoy and welcome everybody. Welcome back to Horizon's Call. We missed you on our week off. And Proximus and Kallista didn't get missed with that cannonball last time. So, welcome to Horizon's Call. This is episode 16 of season 5. This is What Do You Want on Your Tombstone? For those of us old enough to remember Tombstone Pizza. I don't know if that's still a company or if it's still sold. I don't know. We're picky about our frozen pizza, and Tombstone just did it. Had some great commercials in the 90s though. Anyway, thank you for joining us for our ongoing nautical campaign. If you like or even love what we do, please check out our Pally if you would like to tip our cast and crew. It's always very much appreciated, and you can impact our game. You can really spice things up with some advantages, some crits, even some black spots, some really fun stuff. Before we get into player intros, character intros, all that, and talk about these lovely people, I do want to say a few things. First of all, this is a Sword and Key game. You can find all of Sword and Key's links at beacons.ai/Sword and Key. You can find everything there in one neat, nice place. We have our Twitch right up at the top. If you're watching this live, give us a follow. It's always appreciated. Right after that is our Discord. Hang out with cool folks like these, talk about cool games like this, or other ones, or your pets, or what you're cooking, or your physical journey, anything like that. You can also see applications when they go live first, and even hang out on our free movie nights that happen every other week. Below that, on the beacons, you can see our socials, Instagram and BlueSky primarily. Beneath that, you can see some of our great affiliates, like Long Dog Dice, run by the wonderful Jenn here. Fantastic dice sets. You really can't go wrong. There's absolutely some beautiful stuff there, and you can even pre-order your own set of official Horizon's Call dice, which I'll see if I can pop out here in just a second. But yeah, there's some really great stuff there. You're going to find something to love. That is the D6 for the Horizon's Call die. Eva has one as well. That's the Sword and Key logo on it. Everybody has. Oh, look at that. Everybody got them in the mail. Nice job, Jen. Very vibrant.
With our powers combined.
It occurred to me, I don't know if I told Derek I was doing that. I sent everybody a D20 and then everyone got that D6.
Our Captain Planet is very wet.
What?
Why did you?
If they're all
You're
water,
canceled.
I'm
This
just
has
saying.
been fun. Have a good one.
He's a very deconstituted, very soggy Captain Planet. Pre-order your own set and join our powers combined. You can also see our affiliates like Hit Point Press. They make Humblewood and the Griffin Saddlebag books and plush. They actually just released, I saw this, new Humblewood plush for some of their main characters. So there used to be just the Owlin plush. Now there's the Blue Songbird that features in their graphic novel For Want of a Nail, as well as I believe their Flying Mouse from one of the modules that I can't remember the name of, but they're very cute. So check those out. Use our affiliate link if you do. And then if you're looking to get any custom minis for your characters, check out Eldritch Foundry. They make custom minis. They have subscriptions for VTT stuff. They have subscriptions for if you have a 3D printer. And they also have some really cool new additions. I just got an email recently that said that they released a Carcharodon race. So that are shark people. Big, bulky. If you've ever seen the Suicide Squad movie, King Shark, very similar to that.
Wait, so little Jeffrey can exist in Humblewood?
I'm not sure that's a fish. I don't think Humblewood has any fish people yet, but should they have that?
I thought this was in Humblewood, not
This
minis.
is Eldritch Foundry. Eldritch Foundry has minis for shark people now. Humblewood recently put out a poll, and one of the what are we going to humblify next for animals? And one of the suggestions was crabs and shrimp and lobsters and crustaceans.
Yes.
So they don't really have any aquatic races yet, so that would be the first step towards it. I'd be interested to see. Regardless, check out our affiliates. You can support us by supporting them. You can also support us through Pally, this individual group, and then also your subscriptions and bits and bobs. Those go directly to the channel as well. So lots of great ways if you like what we do here. Beneath that on Beacons, you can find all the other links, like the Pally link that I was just talking about, and tons of other great stuff, so check it out. Let's go ahead and go around, have these lovely people say more about themselves. Let's see, Mary, if you don't mind starting us out.
Hey, hi, howdy. My name is Mary. You can find me on all applicable social media. Archmage of Dice. I'm playing Acacia, your Centaur Soul Knife Rogue Star Druid, who does not like this situation.
It's fair. I think that's pretty fair. I think it'd be weird if she did. I'll just say that. Okay. Next up we have Eva.
Oh, that's me. Hi, hello. I'm Eva. My pronouns are she, her. It has been a long day of producing. I am playing Winnie, your alchemical artificer bard, who is really ready for it to be tomorrow or something. Like if we could just time skip this whole thing, that'd be great. Impractical, but
do you
great.
think tomorrow's going to be better?
Winnie always thinks tomorrow's going to be better. Let's be honest. Do I, Eva, think for this crew in this world it'll be better? No. Winnie, still yes, somehow.
Winnie has hope. Okay. All right. Well, I guess we'll find out. Next up, we have Mikyl.
Hi, fam. I'm Mikyl. I was reminded that Proximus, my character that I'll be playing with he/him pronouns, was hit by a cannonball and is in the air with no armor and no weapon, with a cleric on his back. So there we go. This is starting off great. And in the words of what is it, Rocky 3, Rocky 4? There is no tomorrow. Rock, there is no tomorrow.
It's a good pull. It's I'm not sure anybody else appreciates that. I appreciate it.
I'm floored, but yeah, I'll give you your flowers for that.
Somehow, I think that movie is older than we are. Okay, yeah, thank you to Mikyl, as always, for the artwork that you see on screen, as well as in all of our promotional materials. And if you checked out SummerSlam earlier today, on SummerSlam as well, because Mikyl is an overachiever and deserves literally all the thanks and all the money in the world. Next up, we have Kaila.
Hi, hello, my name is Kaila. I use she, her pronouns. I play your Siren Storm Sorcerer Scarlett Shores, who also uses she, her pronouns, and is a little concerned.
That's fair. I would say that's fair.
Smidge concerned.
Yeah. Next up, we have Jenn.
Hi, I'm Jenn. I'm she, her pronouns, and I'm playing Kallista, the Tiefling Tempest Cleric, who's also she, her, and is backpacking on an armorless paladin. So, but it's gonna be so fine. Fun side note, I've been crunching through old episodes, and I just watched one where Scarlett was backpacking on Proximus and took 42 points of damage. So that's just a dangerous place to exist. That's just a danger, because I also took exactly 42 points of damage. So that's the curse. We just need to stop backpacking the paladin.
I'm choosing
Put it on a sticker.
not to comment.
I'm so
don't
proud of
remember
you
that.
and also a little disappointed at the same time.
Okay, I'm just saying, Fia also rode Proximus, and then she just disappeared the next episode. So I'm just saying there's not a good track record. The Red
Different
Dragon,
writing, Derek.
That's a whole different counter that I don't have set up in the bot.
up to 4 now. Okay, so this is
Damn,
this
right?
call. Yeah.
Sorry,
One of those
forgot.
weird trends. Yeah. I believe we have a recap prepared, and that is Kaila. Yes.
It
the
is,
floor
yes.
yours.
Thank you for Jenn for covering my ass last week. I'm repaying that this week. Not because Jenn couldn't do it, but because
Kallista covered Proximus' ass last time. It's all a circle.
it's all a giant circle. It's a cycle we can't break.
Nor do we want to. Anyways.
I do want to state that the first note from last week is Winnie gets a soggy chest.
Yeah.
So,
Factual.
as much as I hate it, there was a soggy chest in Winnie's room. Inside of it held Winnie's new Matrix coat. That has tentacles with it. Don't ask. We just don't ask anymore. Except Kallista did ask. Acacia used I don't remember the exact item's name anymore. It's completely escaped me. The mirror that you can see into the past with, and used it to see the lullaby's demise and exactly what we're looking for, which we got a win. A small win. We had existential dread provided by Winnie. In case you missed it, go back and watch that part. To which, I can't read my own handwriting. Oh, yeah, no. Kallista and Winnie have a good chat about curses and about how to avoid them in the future. Good luck. Winnie also gets Callista's birthday out of her, which is important information around here, okay? And then Winnie actually, before this happened, Proximus did a little flight test with the new tattoo wings, which went very well, and then promptly went to go take a nap because something happened a session before that Scarlett has no idea about, so everyone's just really tired for no reason. Weird. In the midst of chaos and sailing, Winnie does find time to throw Acacia a foundling party. And manages to keep it a surprise. For the most part. It's hard to keep secrets from Acacia, okay? Scarlett does not attend, but everybody else does and has a great time and is very sweet. There was a centaur stick figure person that made us all delve into madness. And then in the midst of everything, after the foundling party, the party came together for the first time in probably at least over a week. And Scarlett confronted Proximus about everything that had happened with Payman. In not an angry way, more of a Payman's a pain in my ass way. And the news that the Nalos were being, for lack of better words, controlled by Payman now, was brought to light and across the party. And there was a lot of back and forth on what we should do, and we still don't have a plan, and we all decided to sleep on it. So everyone left. Scarlett threw a whiskey glass at Proximus's head and told him don't do stupid things alone anymore. And then, once that was done, we might have had a slight conversation between Scarlett and Kallista about someone from Scarlett's past that she didn't really particularly want to see again, but here we are. It might come in handy. Who knows? This is why you should always make friends with Rakshasas, right? And to end it off, the fucking Tombstone twins showed up. Yep. We're fucked. And not in a good way right now.
You don't know. You don't know where they caught you. Maybe they're just looking for a, get
Menage a trois?
That's
Yeah,
not how those numbers add up.
Well, I don't know. That's a weird Baldur's Gate 3 Act 3 thing that we don't need to get into for several reasons. Okay, yeah. Thank you so much, Kaila. Please enjoy your inspiration for that. Okay, so let's jump into combat then. Let's go ahead and roll for initiative. And while we're doing that, what I've told my players, but I'll tell all of you in the audience as well, is that because this is a bigger combat, I am going to have each of my players also take command over one of the officers of either the Redemption or the Mercy. That officer will have 10 sailors that are answering to them in this combat. So, while they act on their turn, they will then take an additional turn to have that officer make a command. That could be to fire cannons, it could be to turn about the ship, it could be to stow away things, it could be to try to fight off invading pirates that might be trying to come aboard. It could be cutting lines, all different things like that. They will have control over and will do rolls for that as well. So this is going to be a chunky combat, but we got 4 ships here. We got 4 captains, multiple officers, and not even including all of our horizon hopping heroes. So this is probably going to be a couple episode combat, but I'm looking for it. So strap on, strap in. Okay, so that's a 25 for Acacia. That is a 12 for Scarlett. Right, shout them out if you got them.
9 for Kallista.
9 for Kallista. Okay.
Sorry, I was fixing
No,
my
you're totally
audio.
fine. You're totally fine. Eva, what about you?
It's a 17.
Okay. So, a 24 proxy.
Dirty 20.
Yeah. And then a 17 for Winnie. Okay. Let me get the...
My proxy die did me well. Thanks, Jen.
My Scarlet one did not. It just did very average.
My Winnie... Oh, that wasn't my Winnie one. It was in the dark. There's my Winnie one.
So, let's see. That's a 16. So, this is going to be... Enemy pirates will go right after Winnie. That is the crew, is what the enemy pirates are going to be called. And then the twins themselves.
I know you're doing initiative. I heard enemy pirates will go after Winnie, and I was like, I'm just standing there. I haven't even done anything.
Oh, goodness.
All right, and then we've got Vrako with a V, Vrakko, and I will post this, who is captain of the Death's Head, and then Vlemma, also with a V, Vlemma, who is captain of the Evil Eye. Both of them will have separate turns here because they actually use different stat blocks. And then there might be surprise introductions to the stats or the turn order as well. So let's see. Vrako also got a 17. I'll have him go right after Winnie as well. And then...
Welcome, everyone, to our random encounter.
Totally random. Didn't plan this out at all. I've been looking forward to this. Okay, and then that is a 21 for Vlemma. There we go. Okay. Actually, I do want to pop that on there. What would they get? Plus 3, so that's an 18. Okay. There we go. Okay, that is our turn order. Let's hop over. I'm gonna start music here, and then we can jump into things.
Are we gonna have a map today?
The map is pulled up, yeah. Or can you all see it?
No.
Maybe I've not pulled you all over there. I have not. You're on the main map. There we go. There we go.
Thank you.
Thank you. I was saving it for, oh god. Oh, it's so big.
Fuck.
It is so big that Proximus and Kallista are not on the map right now.
Great.
So when we get to Proximus's turn, we're gonna do a roll to see if you can stay airborne. I'm gonna kind of homebrew a rule here for maintaining flight while taking damage. So with that in mind, let's at least start out with Acacia. So Acacia, you are on the Mercy, which you have felt the impact of two essentially like grappling hooks, giant grappling hooks that have pierced the back of the ship, and from the ship to your south, from cannons that have come from the broadside and seem to be trying to reel it in. It has not engaged in that yet. The cannons have fired, but yes, you are surrounded otherwise by mist. So your line of sight, you can kind of see where there's a little bit of like this blue haze all about. Your line of sight really does extend just within this circle. You can't see anything outside of it. So you can't see your owls. You do still have all your owls, and you cannot see Proximus and Kallista. However, you have heard a shot fired, and you can see that it has come from the ship directly to your north.
So we have a ship to the north that we know.
Yes.
What
Yes.
direction are Kallista and Proximus?
Kallista and Proximus are also to the north. So the ship to your north, that is Vlemma. That is the Evil Eye. And then the ship to your south, that would be the Death's Head. That has Vrako on it.
Do we know
Go ahead.
Do we know that there's a ship behind us?
That is where the harpoons fired from. So
Got
yes.
it. I see.
Yes, I can see if I can make a couple of lines, although they're not going to move as well as I want them to. But
All right.
straighten
In
up.
that case, and I just to confirm, none of my owls have anybody on them, right?
No.
Okay, I just wanted to confirm that because I couldn't remember if there was anybody on them or not, and it was very important. Okay, so in that case, I think what I want to do is I'm gonna yell, look at Winnie, who's behind me, and I'm like, Winnie, it's time to go loud. And I'm gonna prep some spells. I'm gonna drop my owls. And then I'm going to cast a spell. Where is it? I have to check how far. Within 300 feet, which is plenty. Jenn, I'm gonna do what you suggested in terms of math. So if I can get your backup on that later.
I'll start drawing my visual aids. It's okay.
Okay, thank you.
The exact phrase I said to Mare was quoting something I had just heard in an episode I had watched, is the math gay is here now, and I'm going to make it everyone's problem.
So essentially, I'm going to cast Control Water, which is, where is it? How big is the cube?
It could be up to 100 feet on a side.
Okay, but as Jenn suggested, it doesn't specifically say it doesn't say you have to orient the cube a specific way. So I'm going to rotate it so we get the diagonal. So it's actually being affected at 150 feet, if the math is correct.
Nice.
So I am going to essentially cast Control Water Flood on the ship that is to our southeast. So if you choose an area of large area of water, you instead create a 20-foot wall wave that travels from one side of the area to the other and then crashes down. It probably will not do any massive damage or capsizing or anything like that, but it likely will make things harder.
Yeah.
And how high is 20 feet in reference to from where they're sitting in the water and the rails and the deck?
That's a really good question. That's something I was trying to research. So let's see. It all depends on the draft of a ship. So an average draft of sailboat, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Let's see. Draft of a galleon. So a loaded galleon had a draft of 16 to 18 feet. So we're talking probably about, I'm going to say this isn't like loaded for bear, but this would definitely get water over the top. So we're doing Control Water. So let's see. We're doing Flood. 25% chance.
I'm absolutely getting the whole ship.
Yeah, for sure. Just an area. Let's still call this a strength save against your spell. So what's your spell DC?
17.
Okay. I'm going to have all of the sailors that are on the lower deck area, so that would be 5 of them. I'm going to have them do a strength saving throw against the 17. All the other ones I think are going to be up just a little too high for that, because draft of a ship, I mean, that's where you're talking to the poop deck, the middle deck. So that would be a few feet going over. If we're getting up to the forecastle or the quarter deck, that's an additional 5 to 10 feet there. So let's do that at least for the 5 sailors there. Let's see here. That is a 10 on the die and a strength save. They only have a +3. So if you would like to, you will knock 5 of them prone. And then why don't you roll me a D100? I will see if any of them are swept overboard.
That's the goal.
Yeah.
My D100 roll is a 74.
Okay. So that's not the 25% that I was really looking for. Still, there's 5 of them. 74. Let's say that you were able to get one of them. So one of the sailors, especially the one in the back, you would watch as they get swept overboard. All of the others on the middle deck are prone at this point.
So, and this will also keep going until I lose concentration or drop the spell. So essentially, it will flood a 20-foot wave every turn.
Okay, good to know.
I'm just gonna move a little. I'm just gonna like duck a little bit, and I'm gonna do hide as a bonus action, just so I don't get shanked from one of the ships.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really care about everyone else, but like I'm trying to like stay behind wood and out of sight from everyone else.
Yeah, go ahead and roll a stealth check for that.
24.
Okay, so anybody trying to hit you will need to beat a perception check of 24 before they can even try and target you.
Correct.
Cool. Anything else for your turn?
I'm gonna just move a little bit, but it'll be well within my thing. I'm gonna be waiting for Winnie.
Cool. All right. Next up then is Vlemma. Let's see, Miss Vlemma, where are you at? There we go. Okay. Okay. 120 feet. Good. Let's see how far she is from any of you. Oh, Winnie, you are just in range. As Acacia just hid, Winnie, Vlemma is going to use a Wrathful Strike. You will see that she... Well, I'm not even sure if you can see her from this distance, or even if you're particularly looking, you might know better.
Absolutely not looking too hard at the moment.
Okay. But she is going to do a Wrathful Strike. She is going to summon Eldritch Energy. And if you were looking and could resist it enough, her eyes, even the snake eyes in her hair, which is very pushed back, she has these very high cheekbones, slight, like, very faint scales in her skin that kind of give, like, this shimmer. Yeah, she is. She has a humanoid body, humanoid lower half. I know sometimes Medusa have snake lower halves. Medusa, at least in the monster manual, actually have 2 legs. Different other monster manuals or different books actually do depict them as snake lower halves. She has a human lower half. She is wearing this like very long flowing kind of captain's coat with these big sleeves on them. And she decides she is going to cast out at you. So she has a plus 12 to hit. And she can actually make 2 of these Wrathful Strikes. So she is going to take 2 of them at you.
I liked it better when I couldn't hear you.
Yeah, this one's a 17, and the next one is a 26. Does the 17 hit?
Nope. The other one does.
So the 26 will hit.
Wait.
Going to take...
Okay, it hits, but I feel like this is a pretty good place to use silvery barbs.
Oh, okay. So I will re-roll then.
Thank you.
That was higher. That is a 15 on the die, and then a plus 12, so it's a 27 to hit.
Okay. Well, It doesn't make a difference, but you do have to take the lower roll, so...
Oh, okay. I think I can live with that. You're going to take 24 points of radiant damage, and when you see this blinding light, and as it hits you, as you take all of that radiant damage, that light doesn't really seem to fade, and you have the blinded condition for the end of your next turn. Until the end of your next turn.
That seems reasonable.
Great. Proximus, it is the beginning of your turn. What I think I want to do with flying rules, and I was thinking about this with SummerSlam, is maintaining flight is difficult when you take a lot of damage. So what we're going to do, we're going to use concentration rules for flight. So what I'd like you to do is make a Constitution saving throw. So the DC will equal 10 or half the damage, rounded down, whichever number is higher. I'm trying to remember how much damage you took last time.
42. We
42.
each took
Okay.
42.
Okay, so you need to
Yep.
you need to have a Constitution saving throw of 21 or higher.
Do I get to use Warcaster?
I mean,
No, it's not concentration on a spell.
it's not, but it is flight. I mean,
It is magic.
we're bending the rules a little bit to introduce this in the first place. If you'd like to use Warcaster, you may.
Because it's an advantage to maintain concentration on a spell when you take damage.
Yeah, but again, like typically to maintain flight,
mean, I'm
you
not gonna
wouldn't
say
have
no.
to do anything. Yeah,
Not gonna say no.
stop fighting me.
Yeah. I'm giving you advantage, Michael. God. So that is a 22. 13 on the dice plus 9.
Okay, so you take a cannonball hit to the chest. That like kinetic energy flowing back to Kallista as well, and you, however, like you spin in the air. Callista's able to hang on just barely. Well, I guess we'll determine that here in a second. But you go spinning through the air, but like you are able to maintain flight, having flown enough with boots on your feet, with wings on your ankles. You are able to stabilize yourself and maintain your place in the air. I am going to.
I'm surprised I've never been knocked out of my boots before. But now
on, man.
I
You're
can't.
Just hand them to me at this point.
Can't happen now.
I'm going to say that at this point, if you want to be at the very north of the map, I think it would have kind of pushed you back to that point. That's not even how distance works, but I kind of put you guys in the map. Okay.
Okay. Is that okay up there?
That's totally fine. Yeah.
Okay.
What would you like to do for your turn?
Okay. Now that I know where I'm at, I need to measure.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Fucking.
Not that I want to screw myself right now, but do we need to figure out if I'm still backpacking before he attempts to move? Because
Probably.
if I fell now, I won't be going with him.
Go ahead and give me a strength save. And you'll need to beat a 21 or greater.
You will get a +5 because of my
thank
aura of protection.
Thank goodness. Okay, that's 14 plus 9 is 23. Is that enough, or do I need to...
23 is enough, yeah.
Okay, cool. I was like, I already forgot what number we said I needed to beat, and I'm stressed. It's good. Okay, so I'm still with you. Got it.
Okay.
Okay. So, a free action. Kallista, where are we going?
So
1, 2, 3, go.
Fuck. Can we see the ship that shot us? We at least know what direction it was. I know there's still some
You
fog.
can now.
I had gust of wind up, so I was clearing some of the fog, which is kind of what triggered some of this.
Yeah, as you got the cannonball fired at you and the owls all dissipate, the wind kind of breaks as now you can see your 2 ships and 2 other ships that also have kind of surrounded the Mercy and the Redemption.
Okay.
So yes, you can look down distantly, not within the range of its effect, but you can see that there is a snake-haired individual who is standing on the quarterdeck. And you can also see that there are several humanoids about. They all seem to be moving very irregularly.
That was an awful inflection on the word humanoid.
They are, as far as you can tell, like the shape of them is human, and the way that like a mannequin is shaped like a human, but the movement of them is very inhuman. There's something very stilted, very jolted, and very
chills.
It's very uncanny valley what you're looking at.
Why do you have to be at the bottom of the... We need to work on your... We need to do some push-ups for initiative.
You can't
all right.
have Proximus tell other people to stop being bottoms, okay?
Yeah, I was gonna make that joke, and then I was like, never mind, I'm not
In this
touching that
party,
one.
please.
The bottom of the initiative.
The bottom telling the bottom not to be a bottom. Okay, sure.
That
Like-
tweet was
We can't
so
both
low
bottom.
hanging, it was also a bottom.
Spider-Man pointing me.
Okay, anyway. Yeah, exactly. Okay,
To answer your question, you go wherever I can. I've got range.
Right. Didn't help me.
You don't have armor or a weapon. I'm not telling you shit.
I know. I'm fast. No, I'm gonna go 40 feet here. Again with a cleric on my back. So I feel like it's what is it? Play multiplayer on Halo, like where I'm driving and you're shooting. So I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna with my bonus action. right here. Did that ping?
Where
Is
you
it
going?
double click?
You gotta hold it.
Oh, okay. So right here, I will cast Smokey as a bonus action using 2 of my sorcery points. Summon Smokey from the Shadow Realm.
Okay.
And then I am going to cast Blur on myself at 2nd level. At least I'll make myself hard to hit. How about that?
Okay. All right. Is that it for your turn?
That's my turn.
Great. I'm going to have Veloma use one of her legendary actions then to cast in Wrathful Blast then at Proximus, who has flown up there. I see that face. Get out of here. Look like Popeye.
Popeye. Okay. Anyway, go. Yeah.
That is a 30. So
A 30 to hit?
30 to hit.
Fuck your face.
18 plus 12. Listen, I don't always get this, you know.
Shit.
It's still not a crit, weirdly enough. Okay.
You can bleep that out later.
No.
Whatever.
Keeping that.
That was so funny.
Okay. You are going to take...
As my AC is 12. Yeah.
You're going to take 28 points of damage. That is radiant damage, and you are also blinded until the end of your next turn. And then I also need you to make that Constitution saving throw to maintain flight.
Did you roll that with disadvantage because of blur?
Oh, I actually didn't. You're absolutely right. You had just cast Blur, and I just forgot that. I also forgot that we should be doing stuff with the other officers and everything. So we'll go back to Mayor for just a second with that, because I literally introduced that and I forgot.
There's so many things going on.
Yeah, there's 22 to hit.
22 still hits.
It does. So yes, the 26 points of damage. I need a Constitution saving throw of 13 or higher.
I got a nat 20
Great.
with
you have maintain flight.
Plus 9. So yeah. And then what was
you're blinded until the end of your next turn.
Fuck me. All right. There's gonna be a lot of F-bombs here, guys. Sorry. So if you're not okay with it, I'll mute eventually. What was the damage again?
26.
26. Sheesh.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay. We have our mystery turn. So I will have them do what they're going to do, and then Winnie, I'm sorry, we're going to go back to. I literally just said this. Mayor, what officer would you like to pick that you are in control of, and what would you like for them to do?
I want to be in control of Honey because I love Honey.
Sure.
And
right.
Honey is the type of person who wouldn't do anything fancy. She wants blood. Let's be realistic here.
Yeah.
And I think what the options are here, like if she's also has like a quote unquote platoon of sailors, getting a barrage of arrows ready to shoot upon one of the ships.
Sure.
Even if it's they're both out of range, but even at disadvantage, it's like what, 11, 12 arrows?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you'd still be able to hit. So why don't you go ahead? We're gonna do just 1d20 because they're all the same. Pirates typically don't have arrow damage, but they do have a dexterity modifier, so this will be a +5.
19.
19 will hit several of the others.
Oh wait, hold on. It would be a disadvantage because this is out of range.
Out of range, sure. Okay.
19 still.
Okay, great. Go. What is the damage for that?
For short bow damage, I have it on my list, is a d6 plus dex.
Sure. Sounds right.
I don't know how you want how to do it, but I'll roll a
their
d6.
dex is +3, so if you want to roll a d6 +3.
That's a total of 5, so I don't know how many actually hit, but it's a total of...
I mean, I'm going to say it this way, they all hit. Like, you're collectively, Honey asked them to draw, fire. She's slathering. She has, massive butcher knives in either hand. They're almost like urukai swords at this point. Like, they don't have like a point to the top. They're just absolute
I
cleavers.
love her.
And she's way too excited about this.
Yeah.
So
okay.
5 times however many arrows were shot.
Yeah. Okay. So that will be 10 arrows in total. Okay, so 50 points of damage. Great. Cool. Mikyl, who would you like to be in charge of, and what would you like for them to do?
Sammy. And Sammy would have a crew at the front of the ship, firing upon the one up north.
Okay.
And is it a ballista in the front?
I'm trying to remember what all you have, because you did upgrade your stuff. I believe you have magical ballista, if I remember right. But let me see if I have that.
It's been a
I know
couple seasons since we've done any
Yeah.
ship
Since
combat.
you've upgraded, or since you've upgraded the ship for sure.
I don't think we've done ship combat since
Season 2.
the
We
Mercy.
took the Mercy,
3?
yeah.
Yeah. Ooh-wee.
It's a lot of work. Okay, so let's see here.
I know we had a
No,
mangonel,
when we took the
and
Star.
we had
Yeah.
We have
Oh,
the
yeah.
churning hull. We have the mangonels. We have
Smuggler's
ballista
banner.
cannons.
and we had the ramming.
Yes.
Yeah.
You also have reinforced struts on the
Right.
and then the Mercy
antimantine.
has fire resistant shield sails.
Sails.
The antinanium.
But yes, there are ballista. If you would like to have them fire one of those,
Yep.
it is a +6 to hit.
$15.
Let's see, a 15. Just had it pulled up.
Let's check this armor class. And they're shooting the hull.
Okay, going after the hull. The hull
The
has
biggest-
armor class 15. So that will beat that. What is okay? So damage for a ballista is.
Oh, thank you, Eva.
I'll just take that. Okay, there we go. Bolt. There we go. 3d10.
3d10. Which is pretty good. 10, 16, 19.
Okay, 19 damage. Good to know. Okay. And next up, we have Winnie. Winnie, you are blinded until the end of your turn. What would you like to do?
I would like to see. I guess I would just like to see. Acacia
No.
just called to me. Oh, I don't have this in my notes. Do we still have a psychic?
It wasn't in my link. It wasn't in my notes either, but I feel like
Because I thought there was an hour one, but I can't remember when that hour started.
yeah. Is it okay to have one preemptively have one set up, Derek?
That's fine.
Okay. I will
I
let
feel
you
like-
know how.
I feel like if Proximus and I were gonna go fly off into the
Yeah,
fog,
that's the thing.
Exactly.
But like, I didn't have it marked off on my thing, but I feel like I would have connected with y'all.
Okay, well, you are rolling for that. So Acacia explicitly verbally called out to Winnie before Winnie was blinded.
6-hour mind link.
6 hours. Oh, okay. That's good. We will either... It's good. So I just sent you this. I don't know if I need to... I don't think I need to see who I'm giving my advantage to... Oh, someone I can see within range.
That would have been when you cast your spell, though.
It's
So
because it happens like instantaneously because it's a reaction. So if I can give it without having to do disadvantage, I would like to just give that to Acacia, my Silvery Barb's advantage, which is basically just advantage on the next attack roll, ability check, saving throw, yada yada. I would like to try and use my movement. Whichever way you think this makes more sense, Derek. I would like to cast a spell on Acacia by sound, because I knew where she was. And if I have to, like, go over there and, like, touch her to do it, I am happy to do that. It is not usually a touch spell, but if I could cast it with disadvantage or something.
I'm sorry, what's the spell you're trying to cast?
I want to make her big.
Okay.
I want to embiggen the horse lady.
And you have to be able to see her?
Yep. Oh, well, that's
Okay.
the, like, a creature within range that you can see.
Yeah. Here's where I'm split. Oftentimes with the magic spell, it says that you can see because of conditions like blinded, right?
Sure. That's why
like,
it was just
sight,
a question. Like, if this
Right.
is an option, I will
but
take
sight
that.
isn't a component.
It
Like,
is not. Well,
if you
No.
if you would get into range with Acacia, why don't you roll me a perception check at disadvantage? And I mean, Acacia is what, 10 feet away?
yeah. I didn't realize
like
actually
10 or
how
higher,
close we
I think
are,
you'd be
so.
able to find, because it is also like chaos. There are cannons firing, like going by like sound alone. This is trying to find a horse on a battlefield.
Do you
right?
still want me to roll? I have a plus 12 to perception.
Then no,
Okay.
you're fine. Unless you rolled a 1, you would be fine. So, well, even then you'd be fine because it's just a skill check. Okay, yes, if you go over to Acacia, you can make Acacia big.
Okay, thank you. Then I will move myself. And Little Jeffrey's not on the map, right?
He's not. I
Okay,
can.
that's
you can
fine.
put him
I
there.
can do
think
it. I
he's
just
in
didn't
your-
want to make 2 of him.
Yeah.
So that was also unnecessary because Little Jeffrey could have just been my eyes for that because that's his whole deal. It's fine. Whatever. Acacia is extra large horse. A surprise extra large horse.
You touched my butt.
I touch your butt. It's probably not the usual joking, like, friendly baseball slap. It's probably more of a, like, is this actually you?
Sorry if not.
It's probably really awkward, and if we weren't going to die, I might be embarrassed. But A, Winnie has no shame, and B, here we are.
Wouldn't be the first time you touched my butt.
Would not be the first time.
It's important to just let her know you're there sometimes.
Yeah.
I feel like touching a centaur's butt is not as big as of a deal as it would be if it were
Honestly,
like a humanoid.
no. So I'm gonna switch things around, and so actually, little Jeffrey will probably pat your butt,
That's fair.
to make that work, and then as my bonus, I guess Bardic Inspiration too, a D6, because you're here and I'm here.
Cool.
And
So I have silvery barbs and bardic.
Yep. I don't see anything that says horse can't play basketball.
Every time we make an Airbud reference.
Honestly. Jen, where's that counter? I ask you.
I already have so many counters.
Don't put that on Jen. That's,
And
not,
then-
that's not Jen's responsibility.
I am no longer blinded because it's the end of my turn, right? I moved, I did my bonus.
Yeah, at the end of your turn, your sight returns to you.
Okay.
The white void fades.
Okay. And then I would like... I would like to think that all our cannons and ballistas and whatnot are preloaded because we are pirates. I know it.
I question the man that walks around with a loaded gun. So I will start with that.
Why
I
are you
think any-
carrying... Okay, this is a whole other situation, but like if you are a pirate carrying an unloaded gun, you're not a very good pirate.
No,
Especially powder.
no.
Like,
Pirates are able.
hold on a second.
Typically, in the age of piracy, don't fucking come out. you would see somebody from far away. You would prep your ship while you were boarding, but to have cannons preloaded would mean that you would have wet gunpowder.
Yeah.
You would have
Yeah.
dislodged cannonballs. Don't fuck. You gotta come to my house.
And the
100
ballistas, like the
100%
the
there
tension
would not
be like fucked up.
You'd wear out the rope.
Okay.
Yeah.
In which case,
But you do have 10 sailors. That is enough to load 5 cannons.
yes, I was just trying to figure out if we were So I would like to, for my crew's turn, have them load up.
Who'd you take over again?
Ripley is my spearhead, so since no one is currently in need, I would like to load some cannons.
Okay. So I believe you have Eldritch cannons, if I remember right. Let's see here. Do I have cannons listed somewhere?
Eldritch on the Mercy?
Oh, not on the Mercy. No, these are mundane cannons.
Okay.
Well, don't say it like that. That's not nice.
Well, it's not a bad thing. It's just they are mundane cannons. You have not upgraded.
If somebody said you're a
I sank
mundane
all of
Mikyl,
our
I'd be
money.
like, excuse me.
It's not a common.
It might be
common
true,
cannons.
but still.
I sank all of the money into upgrading the redemption.
I know.
Which is pretty
we have
boss,
not
to be
upgraded.
honest.
Yeah.
We have not
Thanks for that.
upgraded the Mercy.
To be fair, you
Okay.
also did that when you had a bunch of money, and then you got the
Right?
Mercy. So you got the Mercy after you did that.
Yeah.
While Derek is double checking the Mercy in the Psychic Link as a free action. I guess it's just the party, but do we? No, I will not ask that because I can absolutely see where Proximus and Kallista are, and never mind, they are within 250 feet.
Okay, so these are new rules for the cannon. This is going to be. Where's the actual rules for this? Weapon is following mastery. Okay, smooth bore, blah blah blah. Just says the damage is 2d6. It doesn't actually say how to. It's a martial ranged weapon. So.
But they're like stock.
What does Marshall have to do with anything about this, Derek? Leave him out of this.
Oh well.
I thought
yeah,
it
he
was
had
like your
coming.
fancy rank that we don't know about.
So let's go back to the. Here's DM's guide. I don't know if this is the old one or the new one. Okay. +6 to the attack roll. Has a range of 600 feet with as a base, and then 2,400 feet as a max. You'll be within plenty of range, and then we'll do 8d10 damage. What are you targeting?
I didn't think I was gonna get that far. We can turn the cannons a little bit, or do I have to wait for the ship to turn? Like, are they
well,
on a
you'll be
little
able
bit
to-
of a swivel? Because they're not facing
What
shit.
are you targeting is the question. That will determine whether you need to turn the ship or not.
The most logical would be the ship ahead of us to the north.
Okay. You would be able to do that, but you would need to have your sailors turn the ship instead of firing the cannons. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Gotta get it into position.
Yes. That does not seem to be a terrible plan. So, instead, I will ask them to shift just a little bit so that we can. We're in range,
so,
right?
So you want to start to turn the ship?
Please.
Okay. What I'd like you to do is make a strength check for the pirates. This is going to be just a flat roll. They are essentially fighting against the anchors that have been shot into the side of your ship as they are trying to both turn the helm, man the winds, and the ropes and everything else, and try to fight against the strain, like the creaking wood of your ship fighting against this energy being pulled against it. So
Does a
pirates just have
14 mean they're strong, or do we sink?
Well, pirates have a strength of 10. Did you
But-
roll a 14?
Yes.
Okay, So a 14 is not going to be able to move it all of the way, but I will say that you are able to get it. We'll say you can turn it 10 feet.
Okay. Can I give them my inspiration from doing recap last time? Not last time, but my last recap.
Sure.
It's okay if I can't. They just don't get any special bonuses or anything. What about a 16?
Okay. With a 16, I will allow you to move the 20 feet. Then.
Okay, thank you.
So there we go. Let's put Scarlett back here. Okay. So let me reattach your ropes.
And then I don't have anything else unless they have anything else.
No, it's really like you get to do one thing with them. Okay, so you have begun to turn, but have not been able to fully turn just yet, because again, you do have the ropes that are pulling you from behind. Okay, then we are to Vrocko's turn. It is in fact his modern life. Sorry, I didn't realize that it sounded so much like Vrocko. Maybe I did. I don't know. Let's see. Okay. So, Vrocko's got a slightly better range on this, but you're still really far away.
Oh.
Okay. So, missy stat, 3 feet. Okay. I think Vrocko is going to hold his turn because there is nothing he can particularly do at this point. Okay. It is the enemy pirates' turns. So 2 ships with essentially this is going to be 4 groups of pirates. I'm going to have one of the groups try to reel in the Mercy. So I will have them do a strength check here. Winnie, because you are having the other pirates essentially try to pull against this, we're going to consider this a contested strength check. So if you want to roll a d20. I did get I had a 19 on the die plus 3, so that is a 22. So you'll need to...
I got 22. A 1, so...
Okay. In that case, they're going to start reeling in the ship and everyone on board here. I'll do that. I want these, and these. And then we're going to move you all... What is that? It's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet. I just drew those lines. There we go. Okay. Well, 20, you have so much stuff in the way. Let's see. What is distance now? That's still pretty far away. Okay. The other ship. I'm going to say that the Death's Head is going to fire 2 more harpoons into the back of your ship. One moment.
I don't like this harpoon business.
It's kind of their go-to. They're
I
not
mean,
looking
yeah,
to sink
no,
you.
it's smart.
You know, they're
smart.
these. You played against a lot of monsters and a lot of things that fight kind of off of instinct, but it's about time you fought something smart.
With tactics.
Yeah.
Though, if we did do the full sails, we would capsize them.
What do you mean?
A boat going that fast with it being perpendicular like that.
We're at a dead stop, though.
There is that. Yeah,
So.
you were at a dead stop when they fired the cannons, but you are right that they're essentially trying to reel you in when they don't have it's not like they can dig into the ground here.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Redemption has the ever full sails. The Mercy does not.
But they do have a storm sorcerer as a captain.
Let's
I don't think we could get up to speed for that.
Yeah, we'd need
had
like
to
a
check.
bag of wind.
It would be a yeah. It would. Be
I had to check to see if I had the control wind spell in it prepared, and I don't.
Okay. The other ship
I was thinking
is
of the
going
wrong ship.
to come about here, and it is going to fire cannons and harpoons into the Mercy. That was a net 20. Okay, Jen, these dice are great. I love these dice.
I don't know. I specifically remember a session
They
where you were all
are
upset because it rolled like a 3, and I tried to be like, they're balanced. They'll have to roll bad sometimes, and this is the other side of it. So
I
you're
don't know, stuff,
welcome.
I don't remember any of that. Okay, let's move them.
You mean into their redemption? Because you said the mercy.
I did. I'm sorry. There's a lot of names. I'm gonna mix up names. I appreciate any corrections. Yes, they have fired 2 harpoons into the Mercy as they have come about here, and will attempt to start pulling it on their next turn. But that is it, at least for the sailors for this moment. Next up, we have Scarlett. So, Scarlett, you are in your captain's quarters. You have now 2 harpoons that have come through your captain's quarters. You heard the impact of 2 more which have gone into the hull. What would you like to do?
I'm starting to second guess what I wanted to do because now there's 4.
There are 4.
Fuck. I don't know if I want to blow a 6th level spell slot and sorcery points for this. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do instead. I would like to cast Shatter at 5th level.
Okay.
Will it fuck up my stained glass? Yeah, unless... But at that point it can be replaced and the ships are more important.
All right. Well, I made this joke during SummerSlam. Shatter, I hardly know her. What is your damage? Because I think these are going to... Construct has disadvantage on the save. These aren't even constructs. They don't have, like, a save. You were just going to blast these things. Okay,
68
but these harpoons...
thunder damage, and that's 22.
22 thunder damage?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And how big it is? A
10 foot.
10 foot. Okay. So you'd be able to get the 2 harpoons that
10 foot radius.
Yeah. Oh, so 20 feet in total. Okay. Damn. That is a lot.
Can I get all 4 of them?
You might be able to. They all have 25 hit points each, but with 10 feet, you're also getting the chain, and that's what I need to double check is how many hit points chains have, which I was just about to do anyway, because I figured y'all would be hitting chains.
That was going to be my next resort and relying on Eldritch Blast again.
Okay.
But if I don't need to...
Well, if you don't love me now, you'll never love me again. You can never break the chain. I think I made that joke in like episode 2. Chain around. Just tell me how many hit points a chain has. So chains need a DC 20 strength save. That's fine. That's not what I'm asking.
Chain has 10 hit points.
Okay. I swear. D&D Beyond is like, hey, did you want chain lightning? Did you want frozen chain shirt? Did you want...
I literally just Googled D&D, chain, hit points, something like that.
Yeah.
So 10 hit points.
I know.
It's sad when that's better than...
D&D Beyond search function is atrocious.
So bad.
Okay. With a 10-foot radius, that'll get you 20 feet. Scarlett, you were going to watch as the shatter spell takes its effect. The harpoons are like, you see them as the thunder wave of this shatter compresses parts of the metal. I mean, they instantly look battered, like they've been just beaten by hail almost, as all of this thunder damage almost tries to compress these large metal 4-pronged harpoon hooks, these grappling hooks that have dug themselves into the wood, metal, and glass of your ship. It's almost like depressurization with a soda can. The harpoons remain, however, as the back of your ship, all of the stained glass, all the wood, all the metal that was just broken, blasts away and fragments, and you are looking open-ended out the back of your ship. You can see that the chains have also severed, and all 4 chains drop from these harpoons, which also still dug slimmed into the wood, kind of fall limply a little bit and are kind of just dangling off of the back now. But I will go ahead and delete all 4 of these chains here. Whoop, not the entire ship.
That's one way to get rid of it.
Ooh.
Bye, ship.
Anything else for your turn?
I would like to use my movement to get out of my captain's quarters, please.
Yeah. Right.
I will deal with the consequences of my actions, not now.
Okay. Eva, I see 2 little Jeffreys.
Man.
Oh god, they multiplied.
Oh yeah, sure
I'm
did.
gonna go ahead and delete one of them.
Also,
Oh.
my crew, my person.
Yes, please.
I will take control of Esben.
Okay.
Would
This guy's pretty little circlet on, and he's just pointing people like, I'm not gonna yell at you with this. I'm gonna yell at you with this.
Would probably see what Ripley was after and try to assist in any way possible that way.
Okay.
So at this point, I think it would be moving cannons to make sure that they were in appropriate position.
Yeah. We can say that since firing on anything at this point would mean that you were firing on the Redemption.
Yeah, we're not doing that.
Right. You would be able to, with 10 sailors, load up both sides of your ship in preparation to essentially do like a full broadside attack on both of them to fully unleash. So we can consider all cannons on the Mercy to be loaded at this point.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Kallista, hanging on the back of Proximus, what would you like to do?
To make the map easier, I'm just next to him, but like we are essentially occupying the same space, right? Because I'm
You are.
backpacking.
Yeah.
Great. That puts me just in range. Thank you so much. I would love to drop a shatter right here, so that way I catch our Medusa friend and the whatever the horrifying token is. That's most definitely not some kind of weird undead thing. I would need Constitution saving throws from both of those, please.
Okay.
And I've placed it so that way Smokey isn't caught in it.
Right. So Vlema, let's see, Constitution. She only got a 12, but I'm going to use one of her legendary resistances to succeed on that. The other fella.
I'm going to track that stuff.
He got a nat 1.
Sweet. So our nat 1 boy is going to take 17 points of thunder damage.
Okay. Remind me, does Shatter, do constructs have disadvantage, or do they take double damage?
Ooh, that's a good question. And now I know more about those. Creature made of inorganic material such as stone, crystal, or metal has disadvantage on the saving throw. So
Okay.
it's not
Roll
extra
1
damage.
anyway.
Okay.
I'm sorry, it was how much damage?
17.
That's
so then...
exactly what you needed.
Oh, great.
Kallista, you will watch as one of these sailors moving very joltily. Now you're a little bit closer. They look like statues, or close enough to statues. They look like people becoming statues. Their skin is graying and stone-like. They seem to, like, every time they move, cracks appear in the creases that their body makes. Even their clothes seem to be petrifying. These are stone cursed, is the stat block I'm using for these. I think you're also close enough that no perception roll needed. You can see that all of them have something etched into their chest. They have words etched into the petrifying stone of their clothing and skin. But you have broken apart one of them.
Great.
Okay.
Perfect.
Anything else for your turn? And then, if not,
yes.
anything you'd like to do with your crew?
So I will also bonus action drop a spiritual weapon right next to our Medusa friend.
Okay.
Uh,
Let's
And I
see.
think-
I'm not sure I have.
this
Anything for this
time, because I think I've done it twice before and it's been different every time. This time it's going to show up looking like a not quite fully straight wooden staff. Like it's kind of got the natural bends in it that a normal staff would. And at the very top, it like splits and does a little twist, and inside has what looks like some kind of like crystal orb. And I'm just gonna do a good whack with that.
Okay.
And you
so
can
you
use
had
whatever-
it appear
You can
right
use
next
whatever.
to the Medusa.
Yeah, you can do whatever your placeholder thing you want. Oh god, we moved the whole ship. Yes.
there we go.
Yeah, just right next to the Medusa. Where did you go? Spiritual weapon. Thank you. Okay. So yeah, I will roll to hit. That is 21. God, that better
A
hit.
21. That does hit. Yes.
Okay, if you said that missed, I was gonna
Right.
shit myself.
And we're done.
So Proximus and I just go off into the sunset. We're like, bye.
Laters. Yeah.
Yes. So that is just 7 points of force damage.
Okay. 7 force damage. Alrighty.
And then for my crew action, I am gonna take Trosho on the Redemption, and I would like him and his little cohort to be trying to whatever makes sense for the inside of the ship, like where they are and where the harpoons are that are in the Redemption, trying to like either dislodge or destroy the chain of those, whichever one is like the most logical for how, I don't know how harpoony, grappling hooky the thing kind of is.
Yeah,
So-
what I've kind of imagined for like each of the ships are slightly different. So the ones that are coming from the Death's Head, those look like grappling hooks. They have like almost like, you know, like anchors. They have 4 points to them, kind of edge backwards. The ones that come from the Evil Eye, those are barbed like harpoons, and also they're like giant arrows with barbs coming out of them. So they pierce through the side of the ship and really dig into them. So if you would like to, you can have your pirates attack the chains to them. I would
Yep.
say between 10 pirates, you'd be able to attack both chains. It is going to be, what is the AC for chains? There it is. Let's say, again, it's terrible. I'm just going to use the chain. Not chain lightning. God damn it. Okay, 10 hit points. It says DC 20 strength check. We can consider that it's AC, so they'll need to get a 20 or higher to beat it, and then do 10 points of damage.
Okay, great. So I'm just like roll 1d20, and that's just what counts for everybody?
Yeah, they don't have a bonus to their strength at all. Pirates stat blocks do not, so you'll need to get a 20 or higher on this. Or
So
you'll need to get a 20.
I
You
have
can't roll
to
higher
roll
than
that
20.
20.
You have to roll in that 20.
Okay. No.
Okay. So you see a bunch of pirates have picked up deck axes. They've picked up harpoons. They picked up whatever they can, trying to pry the links of the chain. As Trosho's just like behind all of them, going, "Try harder!" And they are not able to
Great.
to break those chains.
Okay.
Okay.
Trosho, my boy.
All right.
I love
now,
him.
Now we know to do something different on our next turn. Got it. I'm done.
Great. Well, one turn order and then
Round one!
That was round one. Let's go ahead and take our break.
I have a question before we go to break.
Please, yes.
When they shot the grappling hooks, where were they shooting from, and does it need to be on like the x-axis? Do they need to be in our line of sight to,
So there's a couple
or is that
of
at like an
cannons-
arc? Do they have to be like shooting at like this,
Oh, yeah.
or do they shoot like, can they shoot like this?
I'm thinking with grappling hooks that they are shooting them they're shooting them horizontal. They aren't arcing them up and over.
Yeah.
I suppose they could, but there's the difference that D&D that makes between cannons and mortars. It seems like a mortar would be the up and over sort of thing. So yeah, I guess cannons, if you are shooting far enough away, that's why they have the distance. You could kind of have that arc to them. But the way that I'm imagining is they're not trying to pierce down, they're trying to pull, and that's not as effective when you are going up and over.
Do they have the ability to shoot at an upward diagonal?
They do, yeah. Yeah, as demonstrated with Proximus and Kallista, yeah.
No, the harpoon specifically.
Yes. Yeah, and anything shot from the cannon can be shot up at an upwards diagonal.
I'm going to need help from my math gay friend during break.
Yeah, I am also not a math gay, so I might be wrong on some of this, but I'm going to try to do my best with the geometry of all this. But while we figure that out, stick around. We'll be back in probably 5 to 10. Take care of yourselves, pet your pets, do the things, and please enjoy our ad reel. Please support any of our wonderful affiliates, and consider tipping to our wonderful cast and crew here at Horizons Call. Stick around. Back to Horizons Call. We are mid-combat with some Medusa twins, so let's jump back into things. We are to the top of our second combat order. So, Acacia, it is your turn.
So I know last turn I said I can turn the cube to 150. I didn't realize it was less than 100 feet, so if you're okay with keeping it as like a regular cube, so we don't have to deal with more ridiculous math.
It's fine.
Okay, cool. In that case, Acacia is going to use her action to change the effect of control water. For your reference, Derek, I'm pinging it on the map. I figured like when I was doing the spell range like area, it was probably like starting right about here.
Okay.
And then like a square from there. I'm going to change my effect of control water to part water. You cause water in the area to move apart and create a trench. The trench extends across the spell's area, and the separated water forms a wall to either side. Trench remains until the spell ends, or you choose a different effect. So whether it's a slow or quick effect is up to you, Derek. But I would like to put them at the bottom of a 100-foot trench. And Jenn has done the math for me, so they cannot effectively shoot more grappling hooks at us.
With the angle, with the height of the ship and how high that trench is, they would be shooting through 27 feet of water to be able to get to the ship.
I see. To shoot up and yeah. Okay.
They'd have to be shooting through a wall of water, and that's wild.
Okay. So 100-foot cube trench, is that what I'm picking up? Correct. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, starting right there. Can you draw me what you're talking? Because I'm trying to also think about how this isn't dragging you down as well.
Yeah, I was originally thinking like the side starts right about here.
Okay.
And then because I didn't want it to be super, I didn't want to like do even before I didn't want it to completely center on it anyway because we were getting pulled in.
Sure.
So I was thinking originally it's probably like right about here for the start.
Okay, and it's a 100-foot line, is that correct?
No, it's a cube.
Okay, I think that's what I'm getting hung up on, because if it is 100 feet cube, then you all are also getting pulled. You're only 20 feet away from the ship.
But it's going down. It's a magical effect, so it's kind of like sinking.
Yeah, and it's not even that it's like parting it. So it's like, here's the surface, and we've just split it. So it's like, it's not like there's a slope down or anything, or water pouring over an edge. It's just like...
And where we are is still magically held in place.
Yes.
Yeah.
We've just parted the red.
It's like I've removed a cube. I've removed a cube of water.
The edge of it right there.
Yes.
Okay, all right. I got you. I got what you're saying. Okay. So, yeah, let's see. And that is the part water... separated waterfalls to either side. Trench remains. Okay. Slowly fills in the trench over the course of the next round. Okay.
It only starts to fill in if I end the spell or lose concentration. So the trench remains until the spell ends or you choose a different effect.
Got it. Okay. And otherwise it lasts for 10 minutes. Okay. All right. So, yeah,
So GM's choice is it a slow effect or is it a fast effect? Because that's going to have very different consequences for the crew.
For sure. Old Testament-esque, you split the waters.
Yes, that's
I
very Moses parting the Red Sea.
I don't think it is blink of an eye, but I have to imagine it is somewhat fast.
Because it's a 6-second round.
Yes. Okay. Let me see if I'm gonna move you all over here so I can actually have my full screen because I need to maneuver things right now.
What is the crew's reaction?
Stoic, perhaps not by choice. Okay.
Okay, that's fair.
You can't
let's
see. They sank. They're 100 feet
True.
down.
So yeah, almost like waterfall-esque. You watch as this trench just diverges, drops, and the ship you can hear the wood of it lurching, and you don't hear any cries, but
Fortunate.
yeah, hard to see from where you are what happens. I'm gonna go ahead and just leave the map as it is right now because this is essentially
That's
out of sight. But I am going to draw that line. So you said it was
About halfway between where our ships are right now.
so just about like right there, roughly.
I can't see where you're pointing. Yeah, yep, right there, roughly.
Okay, cool. Okay. Great. Good to know.
My rest of the turn, I am going to begin galloping towards the front of the ship. Try not to crush anybody because I am very big. And I'm essentially going to go leap into the water and hide underneath the other ship.
Okay.
So pretend I'm underneath.
Yes. So before you get there,
Okay.
you are going to see something that you're going to see something in the water that hasn't been revealed yet. So let me move them to the correct layer. I'm going to move. Did you go there?
Oh, I see it now. Fuck.
So as you dive into the water, you can see that the ship you're heading toward, the Evil Eye, has two portholes. You guys, there's two openings on the bottom of the ship, and what you clearly determine has slithered out of them. Something you actually have encountered before are Sylvain basilisks. You have seen them when you went to the Fall Amaril Gala. And so as you dive into the water, I need 2 DC 13 Constitution saves, please.
Okay, what kind of effect is this?
This is petrification.
Oh, great. Shit. You could hear Acacia scream fuck in the mind link and be like, whatever the basilisks Derek just said it was. You said 2 Constitution saving throws?
Yes.
And one of them has advantage because of the silver barbs. It's just the next saving throw.
Yeah, they're DC 13 for both. But yeah, you notice that as you dive into the water, like the water feels weird and viscous in a way. You see that there's secretions being emitted by these basilisks into the water.
Okay, the first one is 14, which was
that's a success.
the advantage.
Great.
And then the second one is, god damn it, 12, but I'm going to use the Bardic Inspiration, which will automatically, because I only needed a 1.
Yeah, okay. So you are successful on both of those, but the longer you remain in the water, the more you will have to deal with these basilisk secretions. And they have also noticed you. They are the question marks on our turn
Fuck!
order. So, anything else for your turn?
No.
Okay.
How can I tell how bad the where that line is of where their secretions are? What is fresh water?
Yeah, so they have. I'm going to give them a 60-foot radius because they're in the water at this point. So within 60 feet of them is going to be nasty zones.
Oh, I hate that. Okay, cool.
Did you just say nasty zones?
I did.
Come on.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
That's a nasty zone.
That's a nasty. You don't mess with that. That's a nasty
You're a
zone.
nasty zone.
Do I know how tough these things are?
You fought them before. So I mean, I'm not going to make you do a check or anything.
Mare cannot
Yeah.
remember.
They were You all fought, I think, 2 of them.
I think you
before.
held one while I lightninged it. Remember?
Yeah, you also fought
At the gala?
You fought a Marid at the same time, but you also
Jeez.
did have help from some of the Sea Elf soldiers as well, the guards there. You know that like most of what they do is biting tail attacks, but then like if you get in the water with them, that's what like it's not about looking at them. That they're called basilisks, but they act differently than like a traditional terrestrial basilisk, which is going to be like sight based. These fuckers have like some nasty juices, and they put them nasty juices in the water, and that makes it turn to stone. So yeah, that's their main effect. I think that's what you would probably remember from that combat.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Now getting in the water was a bad idea.
All right. All right. It is.
I need you to
Levo's
coin the
turn.
phrase nasty juices.
It's
No.
nasty juices in a nasty zone.
Oh,
Tell me
I
that
thought it was
wasn't.
bad when you
We'll
kept saying the
talk
word
about-
secretion.
Yeah.
And then
Gross.
it
Yeah.
did get
Gross.
worse.
Yeah.
Gross.
And Acacia's
Gross.
just like, okay, getting in the water was a bad idea. Fuck.
I
Fuck.
love that mid-air regret where you're just like,
Yup.
oh fuck.
Nope. Yep. And I can't climb things easily.
We've all
Remember
seen that
that.
video where they were jumping with a selfie stick into the water and there's like a shark there. You're like, no.
Proximus is just
okay.
hearing Kallista being like, of course there's a fucking basilisk. Of course you fought a basilisk before. Why wouldn't you have fought a
And I'm
basilisk
blinded
before?
like, what? What?
That's right, I forgot you're still blinded, son of a bitch.
It is Vlemma's turn. So let's see here. Vlemma, having seen that Smokey is aboard and not within range to do anything to anyone else, let's see. Vlemma is going to take 2. They're called final blade attacks, as she will draw
Oh,
a
fuck.
rather nasty-looking sword and draw them. Draw those attacks down on Smokey. So these are plus 12s to hit.
No, Smokey's
Uh,
a good pupper.
Yeah, these aren't dog people. They're snake people. Sorry. So that's a 23 to hit, and that is it's only a 6. That's 18 to hit. I think both hit.
Both
direwolf
hit.
stat block.
Yeah, 14.
Okay. Smokey is going to take. I'll just use average damage on this. That is 26 plus 42. So
37. So,
Yeah.
thanks for foiling my plan, sir. He
Uh,
just dissipates and into a
Okay.
shadow.
Just for our reference, when you said 26 plus 42, was it 26 plus 42 or was 42 the addition that you did? Like the
So it's 13 plus 20. They do 13 slashing damage on average, plus 21 force damage for this attack, and it had 2 attacks. So it was 13 plus 13 plus 21 plus 21.
Hey,
Okay,
Derek,
so
I
it was-
completely forgot to say what honey does.
Yes, I'm sorry. Well, I keep forgetting on that. We'll come back to that. I just want to know the thing that she focuses on is decapitation. So that's what she attempted to do with Smokey before Smokey dissipated into smoke.
What was
Mare,
it? Wait. What was it?
She focuses on decapitation. The target is decapitated and dies if it fails a DC 20 Constitution saving throw and can't survive without a head. Important distinction. Target is immune. to
If
this
he
effect
was,
it
if
takes
he
one-
was, okay. Let's now. Never mind. We'll talk about that later.
No, I have a quick mechanical question.
Because I'm like, if that happens, then does Smokey just never come back?
No, because he doesn't like. If he dies, he dissipates into smoke anyway. He doesn't actually
Right.
die. He's
Right.
not a mortal creature.
Okay, I am a dog person. I do
Yeah.
value if Smokey can come back or not. But like curiosity question, like for Revivify, like you kind of need all the pieces there, right?
You do.
Okay, just checking. Just checking.
I will also note that Proximus, Kallista, even Acacia, now that you are close enough, the ship seems to, both of the ships for a time, they seem to have like armor about them, much like you have your adamantine struts. Theirs are not adamantine, however, as they have armored the outside of the ship, much like Vikings did with shields. However, they have used headstones to mark the outside of their ship and reinforce it with that stone. Also, somewhat lowering the draft a little bit. While they don't seem to carry a lot, that is why their draft was just a little bit lower than your average warship.
Oh, you get rid of them, they go zoom zoom though.
Yeah, that's not. They're not Zoom Zoomers though. They're very clearly lie in wait. They're hunters. They have a blind for that. Acacia, what did you want Honey to do?
Um, she can. How deep in the water are the basilisks?
They're maybe like 10, 15 feet. They're
Okay.
swimming about.
I think she's just gonna do the same exact thing, but on the other ship, the one that's not in the trench.
Okay,
You know-
fire some arrows.
Fire some arrows.
Okay, go for it.
Sorry, that was out of bounds. Nat 20.
Great. So you can double the damage or double the dice.
I think it's d6s, so we'll double the dice. Where the fuck is my other? 7, and how much was their dex?
I believe their dex is +3. Let me double check that. Pirates
So
plus 3.
10 total times however many people. But
Okay.
I would maybe like focusing on like the captain because of the fact that everyone else is acting weird.
Sure. Okay. So in that case, if you have 10 people targeting one person,
They probably won't all hit, honestly.
I was gonna say I will have the damage out of 10. So you'll essentially do 50 points of damage that'll half to 25.
That's fair.
Yeah. Especially with a nat 20, I think that should be reasonable.
You know, that's fair.
Cool. Let's then go to Proximus.
Oh, I wasn't trying to do that.
You're good.
Hold on.
Bye.
Yeah. Yeah, just leave your ass there.
Drop it so you can fly faster.
Bye bye. Okay, so still blinded. Smokey leaves. Now, would you say that Smokey and I had a special bond?
Yeah. Why?
Yes.
What
Like,
am
I
I
would-
walking into here?
Would I feel him leave this plane of existence when?
I think you had a magical bond, a spiritual bond, you might say. Yeah.
So I would know where he left from, like a kind of like a ping, if you will.
I don't know about that. Any other loaded questions you want to ask me? What are we shooting for, Michael? Let's shoot straight here. What are we talking?
What I was trying to do was cast a spell in the direction in which he left, and where he
you would have disadvantage, but yes, you could cast a spell in that direction.
Well, because it wasn't like for me casting, because it's a save.
Okay, so then I would give what's the spell? Let's start.
Fireball
Okay.
towards the back half where he was. That was my plan before you
Can I make an
blinked him out of
argument?
existence.
Can I make an argument that I'm on his back and I can like grab his
Yeah, I point my fingers and I'm like, show me the money.
1 moment, please. Let me Fireball.
How about like a d6 or something?
Yeah, you want me
For
to
like a
you want me
health
to
action.
roll for like a yeah.
I'm thinking it's still gonna be a disadvantage as like this is somebody. There's a movie similar to this, and I can't remember what that scene is. Okay.
I was gonna have him
so-
bark out to me. Can he make a
Roll
noise
Smith.
as he goes out of existence?
Roll. Yeah. Right flash.
Roll.
Taking point you choose within range. It actually doesn't even say it requires sight. It's just point you choose within range.
Mm-hmm.
Each creature within 20-foot radius. Dexterity.
Before I was
Okay.
blinded, I knew where it was at.
That's true. I tell you what. Let's do a perception check. It is going to be a flat roll. It will be DC 15 or higher. If you can beat the 15, I will say that the fireball is exactly where you want it to be.
Okay.
For every point off, it's going to be 5 feet off in a direction that I choose.
Oh no.
You do have advantages you can burn.
I will burn an advantage on that natural one.
That would
Cast
be
fireball on us somehow.
yeah.
Yeah,
That'd be Instead
exactly.
of pointing, you make a fist and it's just centered on
Boom!
you.
We explode. Yeah.
Did I do it?
I could just see us on the river Styx, like I thought it was gonna work. Yeah. That is an 18.
Okay, an 18 does beat it, so you will be able to center exactly where you would like. Um,
It is, yeah, 30 feet. So I'm, if I draw something, you'll be able to see it,
20
right?
foot radius. You'll be able to get 40 feet in total.
So, whoop, whoop. Can you see that?
I can, yeah.
Like just that back half.
Okay, so you'll be able to get. Now, I need to ask just because Baldur's Gate has fucked me up. Kallista, does your spiritual weapon have an AC and hit points?
No, it's not. It's not real.
Okay, yeah, because I know that it does.
Oh, right.
Oh, does
'cause
it
you
in
can-
Baldur's
in
Gate?
Baldur's
It
Gate,
does.
you
It's
can
bullshit.
actually attack it. Yeah.
Yeah, no, mine
it's
is.
nice because everybody targets the spiritual weapon first. It's great.
Right.
It's just like a damage.
It's kind of a
reduction.
meat shield. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it says it's spectral and
Spectral
double-
meat.
yeah.
Yeah, spectral
Gross.
meat.
Gross.
Just
No.
like our Capri Sun meat last time. Sweet.
No, why did
Squeeze
you have
one
to say it again?
don't
Yeah,
know,
no, I
'cause
did just.
I
pull-
used it as the clip today.
I thought more
go
of
ahead.
like Hook, where they believe that there's a turkey
Oh
leg
yeah,
in their
like
hand.
you just
Yeah.
believe that there's an axe hard enough and then it kills your enemies. Yeah,
I mean, is that
love that
wrong?
part.
That is what spiritual weapon
Is that wrong?
it really is. I love God hard enough that He gave me a sword.
Exactly. Exactly.
Okay, so you'll be able to get 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and they need to do a.
Kayla, I hate that gift so much, but I love it so much.
It's a good
What's
gift.
your save for
I
this
never knew I roll my eyes like that.
one? What's your deck save? Save. What do I need to hit?
Oh, 18. Sorry.
18. Okay, you're fine. Okay, so 18.
Getting sidetracked.
Why does wait for some reason? Yeah, how dare we? Okay, the stone cursed fail. They only got a 3, and that is a 17 on the die for the Medusa. I believe Vlemma has. She has a +5 dex. So Vlemma does succeed. The stone cursed fail. So what is damage?
8d6.
Okay.
The proxy 6s come out.
Let's go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm gonna do half and half. Ooh, that's good. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 31, 33, 36 points of fire damage. Damage, if you will.
Okay. So 36 points, and then it's halved for if you succeed.
You're correct. Yep.
Okay, so that's what, 18? Okay. So, okay.
Just soften them up.
Yeah, you have.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
No, you're fine. What's up?
I saw Jen's face, and I'm like, oh, yeah. That doesn't sound good.
Put him up in the nasty zone.
You have demolished.
Been brought to you by KY.
What? Go ahead. Say again.
You have taken out 3 of the stone cursed as the fire blast just breaks them apart. Just absolute explosion. All of these fragmented pieces of soggy stone, all sloughing to the ground. However, the Medusa looks out at you. You can see her eyes are glowing. However, you're not experiencing any immediate effect from this at this time.
Yeah, is my eyes clearing up?
At the end of your turn, yes, you would be able to look out and see the devastation. You have also, I should note, caught her sails on fire. Her I can't remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I have a reference point for what these sails are.
Everything must burn. Okay, and then I'm going to slowly. So it's going to be, I guess, like, if you want to half my movement, but ask Kallista to point us in the right direction to move.
Get us to a ship. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to get here to the tip.
Just gonna
the tippy top.
ratatouille you. Just...
Yeah. With some of my hairpin.
So
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, with a guide, I think like you are able to still freely move. So yeah, go for it. You'll be able to use your full movement.
Okay.
Along with Kallista.
Yeah, so if we could just move right here. I don't know if I can't grip. I can't.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I think I still would be hovering because until my sight comes back, I don't feel good about landing.
Great. And yeah, as your turn ends, your sight would return to you.
And then I'm gonna have Sammy and the crew at the front shoot off another round.
Go for it.
All right. Ooh, nice. +6, you said?
Yes.
Dirty 20.
Very
14
nice.
on the die. So, what is... It was 3d10?
Let me double check that if that sounds right. But also cannon. There we go. Cannon is 8d10. I'm so sorry.
8d10?
8d10 damage.
Holy shit, I only rolled 3 last time.
That is what I hit you with. So
Good God! No wonder it hurt me more. Okay, 3. Hold on, let me get these out. Jeez. Wah. 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 Sorry. Sound effects.
also the roll that I hit Proximus Kallista with, that was at disadvantage. I believe that was a 2 nat 20s in a row. So to hit individuals is going to be a disadvantage, but to hit a large, large or larger object, you will not have disadvantage for that. Medium or smaller disadvantage.
Oh, nice.
That just feels especially rude. now.
19, 21, 28, 32, 39 points of damage
Okay.
to the hole.
Yes. Yes, you broadside and fire some pretty sizable shots. You see the wood splintering, some of the headstones fragment and split apart as well. All of this like stone shrapnel splitting about. You see some of the stone kind of bounces off, almost like clanks, like rock against a few of the other sailors aboard. Cool. So
You're lucky I don't have my armor on.
Oh, that's right. You still have your armor on. Okay.
Yeah,
No.
AC 12.
No, everything's
I haven't been
fine.
like this in a long time.
Now that we're on a ship, I have a plan. It's fine.
Okay. It is the
I have 12% of a
basilisk's
plan.
turn. Oh, that's the start of one. Let's see. They have a swimming speed of 40 feet. That is enough to get to Acacia there. So this one is going to swim here, and then this one is going to dash to get there. So these two serpentine eel-like creatures with these like blank, hollow eyes are going to surround you. They've got white eyes, like the opposite of a doll's eyes, and they are going to take. Well, one of them is going to take 2 attacks, one with its bite and one with its tail. They have a +6 to hit with each. So the first one is a dirty 20, and the second one is only an 8.
Can I use my reaction to use my cosmic omen
Sure.
to have them remove a d6
Do you
from
wanna roll that
their
for me?
yeah, I can do that.
Yeah.
Sure. 6. So
14.
they miss.
Okay. So these things are snapping, biting at you, whipping their tails all about, trying to surround you, and are not able to do so.
Smack their snout.
Bop, bop 'em. Okay. That is it for their turn. Well, let's see, actually. Yeah. Okay. Let me pull 2 more out of the water here. Let's reveal these fellas. Let's see.
No.
Tokens.
For your
So-
consideration.
And then this one is. They just made it to the other side of that line you drew. I was actually kind of worried about them. But they are going to swim up on either side of the ship. Well, let me make sure that one can actually get there. Okay, so that one will have to dash.
Wait, where'd these fuckers come from?
Out
Jesus.
of,
Two
out of the
on each
holes of
ship.
each of the ship. Yeah, 2 on each ship.
Shit.
Okay, so let's see. Winnie, I believe you are just. It's kind of tell. We'll have it go fight more. There we go. Winnie, you're going to take a bite and tail attack from this fella here. That is a 17, and that is a 21. What those hit?
21 would.
The 21 would. Okay. So Winnie, you are going to take 14 bludgeoning damage, and you are now grappled as this thing slithers its way onto the ship and wraps its tail about you. It has like spiny poisonous barbs on its tail that you can feel like slightly pressing into you. It has like this very kind of rough eel-like texture to it, and is hovering these big jaws over your head. But you dodge the bite at least, but you are currently grappled. So that is it for their turn. Now we are to your turn, Winnie.
Cool. Do I have to roll for concentration on grapple?
Not on grapple,
It's
but
just for-
concentration at least on any attack, any damage you take.
Sorry. Okay. Alright. Well, this is different than what I was expecting.
So you just need to beat a 14.
I was muted when I did that. Well, that was a 17 on the die, and was it strength?
Well, are you maintaining concentration, or are you trying to break grapple?
Oh, concentration, but it would be an advantage because I'm a warcaster.
Concentration is a Constitution saving throw, and you just need to beat a 14.
Okay, then I still have concentration, and Acacia is still big.
Okay, great. Then yes, you are. Now you can have your turn. So if you wanted to break your grapple, that is a DC 12, and that would be strength or dexterity.
Okay, thank you. But first I would like little Jeffrey to bop the one that is. The other one is still in the water, right? You're muted.
They both slithered somewhat onto the ship, so one of them is like they're both kind of hanging somewhat off the side. You know, they're very snake-like. So one of them is
Yeah, I don't
up
like
the
that.
side, is kind of
I
draped
accept it,
itself
but I don't
over
like
one of
it.
the cannon ports. That's fair.
Either way, little Jeffrey's going to bop the one on the snoot that is grappling me, effectively casting Shocking Grasp,
Okay.
which is going to be Mother Trucking Hardware Acceleration.
So I do want to remind you, you are being grappled. This is lightning damage. It would transfer to you. This is one of the rules that
I
we use.
accept
Is
that. That is true.
Okay. Okay.
It is 18.
An 18, I believe, will hit. It does.
I did it again. It is. While I wait for that, it's 17. Cool.
17 damage.
17 lightning damage.
Okay.
Do I remember? Does Winnie remember? They can hear, right?
You're asking about the basilisk or
Yeah.
Winnie? Sorry, when you would say they, I
That's
want to
fair.
be very clear on what you're talking about because you were blinded.
The basilisks.
The
I'm
basilisks
blinded?
are able to hear. You were at one time.
Oh,
You
yes,
are no longer.
yes.
I'm just trying to be very clear about what we're talking about.
Yes.
I got a lot on my plate.
Nope, that's fair. The basilisks, though, can hear.
They can hear. It
Okay.
says nothing about their inability for any of their sensory information.
Perfect. So we both take 17 damage, right?
Yes.
Then the next question is, can I cast this without If it's verbal, I don't need to get out of the grapple, right?
Well, yeah, even if it's somatic, you still can do it, even though you're
Yeah,
grappled.
like if
It's
I'm
only
just...
when you're restrained or incapacitated
Yeah.
that you can't do that.
Cool,
Grappled
cool.
is just like, it could mean that you're like locked hand to hand, or it could mean that you're just getting a nice hug. That's a grapple.
So I am casting this one, but for flavor, do use little Jeffrey for it. He's gonna open his mouth with his little speaker panel in the top of his mouth, and we're going to, with our powers combined, do a little discordant whisper, dissonant whispers. Sorry, at the basilisk that is grappling me. So if it could make a Wisdom 16 saving throw, please.
I got a 0.
Okay, that's not
It
great.
rolled a 1 and it has a -1, so it got a 0.
Okay. I believe that means that it has to move away from me. On a failed save, it is going to take 9 psychic damage and must immediately use its reaction if available to move as far as its speed allows away from me.
Okay, is that because it's frightened?
It's in terrible pain.
Okay.
It doesn't say frightened or not. It doesn't give a condition. It just says on a failed save, psychic damage.
Okay. I will take a look at it here.
I think
but it
Mare's got
sounds
the
like-
answer.
No, I have a question.
Oh, totally unrelated. Never mind.
Okay, yeah, it says it's just going to move away from you. So, okay. So...
And no one else can
wanna-
hear it, just that
it's
creature,
reaction.
so I am not boned in that situation.
Okay. So...
That might be the most damage Winnie's ever caused in one round is 9 psychic and 17 lightning.
Okay. Can
I
move
don't know.
40
Really?
feet.
She doesn't do a lot of damage. She doesn't get the chance.
Yeah.
Everything's concentration.
Start another
So when
fucking
you
list.
are dropped, and this thing goes basically diving back into the water, and with a splash, it swims as far away from you as it can.
Ooh.
Yeah, get wrecked.
Bye bye.
Mare, what was your question?
I had a question. So yeah, Dominara's with us, right?
She is. I'm considering her and Marcus essentially
Part of the
like
crew.
Okay.
members. Yeah.
That's fine. But
yeah.
my question is not about Dominara. My question is for Plesiosaurus with us.
Yes, I'm also considering the plesiosaur to be like part of Dominara's thing. I will say that
Is it a combatant or is it just a steed?
I'm not including as a combatant in this fight, just because there's already so much going on. But the plesiosaur is, we're going to hand wave that, is doing its part. Maybe there's another basilisk that it is fighting off, and Dominara is handling that. Like, everybody's doing their thing, but with enough
I'm
things to
doing my
juggle,
part.
Yeah, I don't need an extra plesiosaur.
I didn't do
on top of
shit.
that.
The plesiosaur stepped out for a smoke. Just bad timing.
Makris is doing her damn best, and
I love her. She's perfect.
I also forgot that her name is Greek for long because she has a long neck.
I love her.
So yes, Makris is doing great, and is fighting these serpentine little bastards.
That's all I needed to know. Thank you.
Winnie, what did you want your crew to do?
Bold of you to assume I'm done, Cotton.
Go ahead. I don't know if that's a line from the movie.
It is not.
Should be.
I am going to not roll on D&D Beyond because I just learned my lesson. I'm gonna healing word myself for oh wait, no. 9 hit points. Hell yeah.
Nice.
It's something. And I would like to use my movement to maybe, if I move over here, is that behind something? Can I use that? I think it's a mast, honestly, as like,
It's the anchor wheel.
can I use it as cover or half cover?
You could get half cover.
And can I get my little man over here with me too? Oh god. Oh no. There we go. We'll share space, but I'm bringing him with me.
Okay.
And then
All right. Yeah. Go ahead.
for the crew, I would like the Mercy to turn clockwise a little bit. I just want to get the cannons facing the ship, or ideally... Actually, I'm sorry, did that eel move back? Because I was just going to ask if we could...
Oh, it did. I'm sorry. I was undoing... I had accidentally clicked a few of the guys in the trench.
Mood.
That's my fault.
Nope, that's okay. I was just like, oh no. Yeah, I guess move the ship, because the cannons aren't loaded, so... just so that they have, like, a line on the Evil Eye. If possible.
Okay, so you're trying to move the ship...
Clockwise.
Okay. Okay, so... Let's see. And you're not restrained in any way, so as you are turning it... we're going to turn you 30 feet here. I just need to find your pivot point. Pivot. Everybody familiar with that show? It's a great show. Okay, so about right there is where I'm going to put you.
I like it.
Okay. All right, so having straightened up then, let's see. We are to Rocco's turn, but he is in a trench. So let's then go to the enemy pirates. Half of them are in a trench. The other ones, let's see. Okay. I think they are going to double move their ship here. I just need to click on all of them. Everybody board. So, we are going to... well, I guess they're going to drag you along with it. So, let's see here. I'm going to have them move... Oh, this is... Hey, roll 20. This could be a little easier. I'm just saying. Have them straighten out.
I say that about everything in Roll20.
Okay, let's do this. Let's have them reel in first. So we will go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, just about right there. And then Kallista and Proximus, you're... Nope. Alright, what they are essentially trying to do is drag the Redemption into the Mercy. And so as their ship goes to turn, they will be pulling you all along with it. Those of you aboard the Redemption, you will see yourselves being dragged into the masthead, the figurehead of the Redemption. Figurehead, I believe, which has been reinforced. And so your ship is going to take some damage with that. So let's turn there, and then it is going to head...
So both the Mercy and the Redemption have had their fronts reinforced?
I believe the Mercy already did.
Okay.
Yeah, even before you
Perks
all
of being a
got to it.
warship.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Wanted to make sure I was clear and that the
Yeah.
right ship was hitting the right ship.
It had not as many perks, but it did have a few perks added to it, and the reinforced the reinforced masthead was one of those.
I just realized the Tombstone twins only really show up when we are doing a full upgrade / repair of the ships. So maybe we should just let them ride next time.
Once we fix it, they come around.
Yeah.
The Mercy was
Happened on
sinking.
Tomar Tour. I'm just saying
That
we
ship
don't need
could
to,
not sail.
maybe we just patch them and don't slap on the new paint.
Okay. I think that's probably where it's going to be. I'm going to see if I can draw some other lines to connect these. But yes, both of you would feel impact as the masthead the masthead of the Mercy drives into the side of the Redemption and rakes along, tearing wood and metal as it does. Let's see. Mastheads will do.
Damn.
Where's my damage? Nautical, hold, armory, quarterdeck, hold, forecastle. Let's see. Okay. I will get damage to you here in just a moment. There's a lot here. In the meantime, that is it for the enemy pirates' turns. Scarlett, it is your turn.
I would like for the for the anchoring lines to be back on the map so I can measure.
Yes. Give me one moment, please.
You're fine. I am going to take my movement while
Yeah.
you're doing that. Now I can probably boop right there. And then I do believe that gets me close enough. Oh yeah, I'm going to cast Shatter again on those.
Okay.
Well, there goes both of my level 5 spells. 32 points of damage though.
Ooh. That is enough to shatter both of those chains, absolutely. The 60 feet, is that all shatter right there? I always think shatter's smaller than that.
It's 60 foot for me casting distance, but it's
Okay.
a 10-foot radius.
Plus 10 foot. Okay, so yeah, you would be able to get both those chains, I think, at their narrowest point. Because I think it's 10 feet between them. So you'd be able to break both of those chains right there. Okay. All right.
And then we have not fired cannons. We have
don't
not been
believe
in
so.
position, but they are loaded.
No.
Yeah, they are.
Oh.
I thought they were.
Has
I thought you
been-
were all-
has
were
been-
loaded
has-
them to prepare.
got them loaded.
Bless.
Cool. The side that is facing the ship, can we go
Mhm.
ahead and fire that off, please, for Esben and sailors?
Yeah, go for it.
Hell yeah.
What do you need me to roll?
So cannons are going to be it's a d20 plus 6,
Okay.
and you are looking to beat. You're looking to beat a 20 with
The-
those.
16 on the die.
Okay, so that will beat, and then you're going to do 8d10.
Okay. Oh God.
Mhm.
Oh God, I need a dice roller. Did 8d10?
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because you're firing. I'm going to consider that for all the cannons. That you are firing this barrage.
41.
At 41. Great. Okay. Go.
Also, I do want to state for the stream, I fully thought that Derek would just take Marcus for this round, or else I would have chosen him as my crew, as my controlling crew. But I'm gonna stick with Esben for now.
Would if it wouldn't be another big thing. Okay. Cool. So let's see here. That is it for your turn. So we are to Kallista.
Derek, I have a logistical question.
Yes.
I know that putting on armor, like full armor, is like a whole big process that takes several minutes because there's all these straps or whatever. Kallista's old armor is just a chain shirt. I'd like to argue you could just put a shirt on.
Sure. Having seen a chain shirt be put on, it is not that easy. However, what are we? What are you shooting for here?
Kallista would have gone to the Mercy with her bag on her, and she's got her old chain shirt in it. I would like to
Okay.
give it to Proximus
Yeah. You could give it to Proximus.
for him to,
So-
in theory, be able to put on.
Yes. If you hand it to Proximus and help him don it, I would say that that could be your action.
Michael, how much do you want the shirt versus the other thing we talked about I'm doing with my action instead?
Because
The other thing,
item
the other
interaction
thing,
is an
the
action,
other thing.
So
Yeah, the other thing.
Okay.
If it's an action, we are relatively safe at the point.
Great.
Yeah.
I will at the very least hand you my shield. I feel like that's easy.
I'll take the +2.
So you've got that, and I will adjust my AC to be down 2. I am going to hand him the shield, and as I do that, like my eyes start glowing like just a bright silver, and a storm starts gathering overhead. I am going to. I figured out where exactly I wanted it. 1, 2, 3, 4. I believe this is going to be my center point for the storm right here. It forms a 60-foot radius, so I should get like a whole bunch going on. I'm hoping. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. So I'm hoping you can see the radius I just drew.
yes. So you're getting the Medusa, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them.
Yeah. So that is where. So this will be concentration. This is where the storm exists. So that way, in theory, even with the ship's movements and things like that, I should still be able to like keep people for a while. I'm dropping this at 7th level. Fuck these people.
Okay. So, I'm sorry. What spell is this? Is this?
This is call lightning at 7th
okay, so
level.
you didn't call lightning. Great.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
So that storm forms overhead, and as part of that, I'm gonna drop my. I need a fucking whatever it is. I hate all of this so much. A dexterity saving throw from this Medusa right here.
Okay.
And I'm gonna start rolling my stupid number of d10s. Oh, maybe I'm not
Dilemma.
actually.
That is you said Dex. That's at 17. It's Dex.
17. That is a failure.
Then she will use one of her legendary resistances.
Great. Secondary
2
question.
left.
Because what do you mean she has 2 left? She already used 1.
Yes, she has.
She
4.
used
She has
2.
4.
I thought she used 1 on the. Oh no, she rolled
succeeded
for the
on that.
dex. Yeah.
She
You're
had
right.
4. Fuck that.
Yeah, this is a Hierophant Medusa. So they have 4 legendary resistances per day.
Okay, great.
Per day.
I love that so much. Hey, here's another question. I remember it came up ages ago. I say ages for me, anything more than 3 days is forever.
Yeah. I did more than 3 hours. Yeah.
It stopped existing.
Who are all of you?
The phrasing for my channel divinity is
Yes.
you can use channel divinity to deal maximum damage instead of rolling.
Yes.
If they use their save, would they still only take half of that, or is it like, or would
like
they
a
take
crit?
the full?
They would use the maximum of the half damage.
I'm not going to burn it for that then. I'm not going to burn it for 35 points of damage.
Right.
Okay, so I will roll. I will also I will need to do a bunch of math. I'm going to also scoop my spiritual weapon to try to do that hit too. Oh, I can't move it, but it's just going to be right next to that same Medusa.
Yep.
And that'll be an 18.
Oh, that's what that is.
That'll be
Got
an 8.
it.
No, that's a 9, not a 6. Just kidding. That'll be a dirty 20.
That'll hit.
Okay, great. So if you want to move on while I just do all my damage rolls, I can tell you what the number is.
No, you're fine. I mean, if you can multitask and tell me what your crew is also doing.
Oh yeah.
But otherwise, we can wait.
So I'm
It's all good.
controlling crew on the Redemption, which is now fully facing that ship and no longer tethered to it. So I would like them to, at the very least, load cannons. But if they can load and then fire on one side of the ship, since we're not worried about the other side too, I would do that.
You could load and fire, but it would be half damage. So it'd be 4d10.
I'll do
Or
it.
you could load and wait for the next turn to get a full barrage.
Is somebody else controlling anybody on the Redemption? Like if I loaded, would you be able to shoot?
Yeah, we've got Esben on there as well as.
No,
Oh,
Redemption is Esben's on the.
Oh, I'm sorry. You said Redemption. Yes.
Yeah.
But I have
Um,
Honey.
You have Honey?
Honey
Do
is
you-
on the Redemption.
Do you
yes.
have something else you want to have Honey do, or do you want me to load now and you shoot with Honey?
Oh, we can totally
Honeydew.
shoot.
Okay, great. I will just load then.
Honey wants blood.
7, 14, 21, 24, 25,
Dang.
30, 35, 43. So that is 43 points of... Oh, yes. This is 43 points of lightning damage to the Medusa, or 43 and then half it.
Okay.
And then the spiritual weapon is an additional 6 points of force damage.
Hell yeah.
I can. They took lightning damage. I can push them 10 feet, and they're 10 feet from the railing. I would like to strike on this side of it and try to push it into the water.
Okay. So she goes flying 10 feet into the water.
Be off your shit, bitch. Let's go.
So. Okay. Once.
If you don't watch Jenn play video games, it's a lot like that.
I'm like
Honestly,
over
push,
all of this.
bitch.
Like, no, absolutely. With the amount of damage everybody took, this is round 2. This is round 2. I'm so not dealing with this. Yeah. So
Okay.
that's all of that. So they've had 2. I'm gonna put a little circle if there's gonna be 4.
Okay.
That's
Cool.
all of that. I think that's my entire turn because I don't feel like moving anywhere. Given Proximus shield, I've done those 2 things. Yeah, I'm good. I am like fully. I think Proximus is right next to you. Like my hair is like standing up the way it does when you've got like way too much static electricity built up, and you might be able to like feel it a little bit being near her.
Hot.
Okay. We're back to top of the order with Acacia. So
We've
Mare,
already
go ahead and-
established that Derek and I love powerful women.
As you should.
If you don't see this screen right now.
And you two are not alone, even on this cast. Like, let's be
Right?
real.
Exactly.
Anybody who likes women, I feel like, on this cast, which I think is everybody, question mark.
Love it.
We all can appreciate a strong woman.
As said on a previous game, women.
Women who can kill you. Acacia, go ahead and give me 2 Constitution saving throws, DC 13.
I hate this so much. Ugh. All right, that first one is good.
Okay.
The second one is good.
Okay, great.
I have
so,
a question.
please.
Can the Medusas breathe underwater?
That's a good question. Why don't you roll me Arcana or Nature?
They're both the same. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. These are
12.
monstrosities. 12. You're not 100%. You haven't really encountered any Medusas before, and I think, like, even Curio, who is more than likely resistant to petrification, he is, like, inorganic material for the most part, even he kind of shudders at the thought of even, like, talking about Medusa. Medusa being not the singular in this case, because they're, like, anything that has snake hair and turns into stone is a Medusa. As you see Vlema splash into the water, you see bubbles come up, and you do see that she at least has a swim speed as, like, her snake hair whips around in the water behind her as those eyes go to face you. She is at least maintaining in the water. Whether she is capable of breathing in it, from where you are, you can't really tell. You don't see obvious gills. You don't see her... Yeah, she's just splashed in. There's bubbles everywhere, so you
She
can't
might
tell if the
have a
bubbles
magic
coming from
weapon.
She
or
might.
something.
There's that too. Yeah.
All right. Before I take my turn, I'd like the crew to fire the cannons, like Jenn said.
Okay. Let's go ahead and roll a d20 plus 6 and looking to beat 20 or higher.
21.
That'll hit. And then you'll do 8d10 damage.
I'm just gonna do it on whatchamacallit. You said
Yeah, that's fair.
8d10.
8d10.
That is 43.
Okay. Again, more wood splinters, fragments, stone pieces of headstone, all just epitaphs flying all about. And yeah, the cannons seem to have met their mark for sure. Okay.
So
What else would you like to do?
I have a question.
Yeah.
Would it be possible to attempt to wild shape and grab the Medusa? Like a flyby grab. Because I want to try and take them with me.
I suppose that depends on what you're wild shaping into.
A bird.
Okay. But you're underwater. So I think that would be the main
Oh,
thing.
how far underwater is she? Because I probably wasn't super far underwater.
I mean, I think I described the basilisk as being like 10, maybe 15 feet. As she splashed down to the water, I think reasonably, you go down just about 10 feet as you're, I mean, she was diving from a 20, 30 foot height. So I think at least 10 feet down.
Okay. What about God, what are they called? An osprey?
Sure. What, like a predatory bird?
Like one that specifically is used to diving in the water.
Yeah, if you could turn into like a giant eagle, I think we could use the stat block for that.
Yeah, I do have the giant eagle stat block up. That's an 80-foot move speed.
Okay. Let's call that. I think there'd be disadvantage as you're splashing down into the water. Well, no, actually, I don't want to give you disadvantage. I think what I want to do is lessen your movement by, let's say, 20 feet. But I think that it would be a regular attack roll to grab and grapple.
Okay. Yeah, because I want to try and take her with me.
Okay.
All right. So I think what I'm going to do first is disengage as a bonus action. So I'm not being,
Yeah, absolutely.
being grabbed.
Mhm.
And then I will wild shape and try and get some, some height to dive into. So 10, 20, 30. Yeah. So probably it would probably take me all of my movement if you're having it before I can actually get anywhere significant. So you want me to grab?
Yeah, let's look at Giant Eagle real quick. Do they have like a claw attack or anything that they can
Talons.
grapple
They have a talon attack.
Okay. Let's do a talon attack, and does it have a grapple aspect added to it?
It does not.
Okay. I think typically the way that works, and I might not be 100% fluent, but if I remember right, you can grapple as like an attack. It doesn't necessarily do damage, or you can do damage, and if it says it grapples, you get that as a bonus. Like the basilisks have that.
I'm not looking to do damage at the moment.
Okay, let's just make it an attack roll then. It won't do damage, but if you can beat AC, then you will grapple.
All right, I'm going to preemptively use an advantage.
Okay.
Thinking. Come on. Oh my god, I got a 1 and a 3 on the die.
Okay. So we need to beat a 17.
No.
Yeah, I think even Giant Eagles have +5, so I don't think that meets.
Yeah. Since I missed, how much movement do I still have?
So let's see. You turned into an eagle that was 5, 10, 15. Then what is that? 35. So how much movement do you have in total? You had 80. So
80.
it'd be 80 minus 35. So that'd be 40. No. I'm so bad at math. I'm so sorry.
I have at least 20 feet.
Yes. You have okay, I did say 45. Yeah, you have 45 feet left.
All right, so I'm gonna move probably back to. I don't know where I want to move. That's the problem. You know what? I think I'm gonna move over their ship, over her ship.
Okay.
I'm heading towards the ship this way. I'm in the air. I am intentionally not looking at them.
Okay.
Because I don't have my dagger right now since I'm a bird.
Okay. Let's see. How high are you hovering?
As much as I could have gotten.
So you had 45 feet. So
At a diagonal, so I'm probably at least 20 foot up.
yeah, I think 20 feet is fair. Okay, great. 20 feet up. Cool. What did you want your crew to do?
I already did it.
You
We shot
already
things.
did that. You already did that. That's right. Okay, let's go to next in the turn order with Vlemma. So Vlemma is in the water. Let's see here. Let's look at distance real quick. Okay. Vlemma is going to dash and make it to the edge of the Mercy. That is it for her turn. Let's see, unless, what is that? It's an action. Actually, I'm going to use her last legendary action for that dash, and then let's see, that's movement. Actually, okay, yeah, I'll use her last legendary action to essentially dive down into the water and then dolphin like splash up onto the deck and stand before Scarlett, Winnie, and Jeffrey. So you don't have to do anything on this round. Actually, you know what? You do, because it's a bonus action. What am I saying? Bonus action, she is going to use her Petrifying Gaze on all of you. So I need a DC 18 Constitution saving throw from Winnie and Scarlett.
Not little Jeffrey.
I don't think he can be petrified.
I'm going to...
Gonna use my recap advantage.
Oh yeah, I need to
I'm
mark
gonna
that I
look
used
up-
mine. I'm using a actual reroll.
I'm going to double check Homunculus Servant, but I didn't think he could be.
I don't think... Oh wait, I have it right here.
Okay.
He's
does
immune
it
to
say
being
he's-
charmed and poisoned.
Oh, okay, then I do need to roll for little Jeffrey.
Okay, well, Winnie got 30, and I can't
Okay.
roll hers for him now that I mean, I guess he does have eyes after a fashion. That's opening a whole other can of worms I don't want to think about.
That was a horrible sentence. He has eyes after a fashion. No.
And then opening a can of worms.
16. He has 17.
Dirty
Yeah.
20.
17 does not succeed. Scarlett, what was yours?
Dirty 20.
Okay. So both Winnie and Scarlett succeed. Jeffrey does not. Jeffrey did not fail by 5 or more, so he is not immediately petrified. He is going to take 10 force damage, and little Jeffrey is going to begin to turn to stone, and he is currently restrained.
My poor boy! Oh man, he'd be the cutest little garden statue though, and I could just build another one. Man.
Look at where you came from. He wasn't as good as you.
Oh.
You must be better. Okay. That is it for her turn. Let's go to next in the order then. Proximus.
You're messing everything up, Derek.
Oh, how dare I?
Oh no. Shit. Usually I pre-plan and then here we are. Shit. I want to cast. You said that was her last.
She does not have any more legendary action. She still has
Cool,
legendary
cool.
resistances.
Oh, gotcha.
Still 2 resistances, apparently.
Don't be mad.
Fine. It's fine.
Let's see what I can do with my movement. Okay. So if I go, I could essentially just walk onto the other ship. Yeah.
You could, yeah. I should also note, and I should have made this available, but everybody else was able to succeed. I guess I could make this available to Jeffrey. You can use your reaction if you have one, to close your eyes to avoid the petrifying gaze of the Medusas. If you do, you have the blinded condition until the end of your next turn. So, if you would like Jeffrey to not be able to see until the end of his next turn, we can negate that roll.
Little Jeffrey will close his eyes. Sure.
Okay. Then little Jeffrey is not able to see anything. We'll have disadvantage.
It's probably for the best.
Great. Okay. Then he has not begun to petrify.
Thank
Okay,
you.
so my bonus action, I am going to use my channel divinity to cast my aura within 30 feet. Anyone will get what's D6 plus my 9 temporary hit points for everyone in that 30 range. Radius, sorry. And then I am going to step back 10 feet and then cast lightning bolt 100 feet. Ooh-wee. Maybe I'll move 15 feet.
I was gonna say, you gonna kill little Jeffrey with his eyes closed?
Bye. No, yeah, I'll
so
move 15.
we can't see the betrayal.
I know.
Yeah.
I know, right? And then I'll cast
Papa, why?
lightning bolt. So DC 18 dex save.
Okay. Jeffrey's gonna have disadvantage because he is blinded.
Well, he's not getting
he-
hit. I moved back 15.
Can you show me your line? Oh, because it only goes a certain distance.
It
I
only
see what you're
goes
saying.
100
I see
feet,
what you're
yeah.
saying. Okay.
Also,
yeah.
he would take half damage. Did he take damage if he closed his eyes? It's fine if
no,
he does.
It
I
is
just wanted
only
to be
on
sure.
It is only on a failed save.
Okay. In which case, you can hit him. It doesn't matter. He's got good skills.
I'm not gonna hit him.
There was a 19 on the die.
Okay. So half damage, 11d6. Just so happens that I have 11.
What a good, oddly specific number.
I know, right? Ooh. And I love the fact that you made the 6s gold, because that makes it so much easier. 3, 6, 12. So 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, a lot of 4 6s, 4 1s.
That'd be 28.
What?
You said 4 6s and 4 1s.
Yeah, 28.
Yeah.
38. 38 points of lightning damage.
Okay.
And I wish that she was still in the water.
That's fair.
Probably why she got out of the water. But yeah. I think that's my and then I will move back to my original position. So
Great. Okay. So then, what did you want your crew to do?
Well, now that Acacia's on the ship, we don't want to shoot it, but we will shoot the
I'm
hull.
not on the ship. I'm above
She's hovering
it.
above.
Oh yeah, that's right.
she's
You're flying.
above.
I forgot. You're
Yeah.
so we're Sammy's gonna take another shot.
Okay.
That is a 12. Does 12? hit?
12
I think
plus
it's
6 is
15.
15 in total.
No. It's 15 AC.
15
right?
on the die. No, it's a 20 AC.
The hull?
Yeah, because they have a reinforced hull.
Oh, right. Got it. So nope, doesn't hit.
Okay. Your cannons fire, but they hit just headstones, and all of that kind of like stone reinforcement, temporary though it is, protects the actual hull of the ship. Cool. Next up are the basilisks. They lost their friend. Oh, that's so sad. One of them is going to come up to Scarlett though, And the other one, no longer scared of Winnie, is going to climb up to her. The other two are going to use their movement to come up to the Redemption. Okay, let's see. Great. Okay, so 2 attacks at Scarlett, 2 attacks at Winnie. For Scarlett, the first one's only a 15. The other one is a 16. I don't think either of those hit. For Winnie, that is a 16 and a 17. I don't think either of those hit.
No.
So, Basilisks ineffectual in their attacks. That is it for their turns. They, you can see now as they're like they've come a little closer. They have like collars that are like around their frills, and you can see that as they're attacking, Vlemma is snapping her fingers with every attack, and they look to her every time that like they miss an attack, and you just see her, she's just shaking her head. Winnie, it is your turn.
Man, I just had a terrible question, but I'm gonna sit on it because that's not great.
No, they're not her kids.
Nope, not where I was going with that. The Mercy
good.
has loaded cannons or unloaded cannons?
God, I don't know. I think
I feel like we fired.
I think they were just fired. So
Yeah, so I will
you
use my
can-
turn to reload them.
Okay, reload all of them, or did you want to fire half?
I will reload all of them.
Okay. Then they are all reloaded. What did you want to do for your turn?
For my turn, okay, I'm gonna zoom in a little bit because I need to be able to see what I'm doing. Can I see if there's like a clasp or anything on these collars?
They're chain. They seem to be like forged chains around the basilisk's necks. Worst word for somebody who does not enunciate his S's enough. Basilisk. These basilisks have synesthesia.
Okay. I would like little Jeffrey to hork up the Mirror of Life trapping behind me.
Okay.
For the one that's directly behind me. And I did not have that prepared in my... I mean, it's in the bag, but I didn't have it pulled up. So it needs to do... Mirror of Life trapping. DC 15 charisma saving throw, please.
Okay, and you're targeting the basilisk that is closest to you?
Yes.
Okay, so DC 15 charisma save. Let's say they have a -2 to their charisma. And that is a 5. So that is a 3 in total.
So it gets up. And I would like to, now that I am not so stressed about that, I feel like I'm going to regret this, but I would like to... Can I get a Constitution 18... Well, a Constitution saving throw from her? I'd like to
Yes, give me 1
vortex
second,
warp
'cause I
her
wanna-
into the
I wanna
water.
Make sure I note this. 1 second.
Hey, Evo, we were looking for island defenses. What if that basilisk?
We were, yeah. And I'm much less concerned about, like, once we are somewhere else, like, just freeing the basilisk, like, taking the collar off, like, safely than, like, any of the other 3. So, like, I'm fine adding more of these creatures.
But if they
Winnie,
want
what
to
did you need?
chill with the
Oh,
island,
yeah, for sure. Sorry, Derek, what was that?
What did you need?
Constitution saving throw from, Vlemma.
What's the DC?
18.
+4. It's 4 on the dice. She's going to use her 3rd legendary resistance.
Okay. I would like to call her.
You say third, it's third and final, right?
4th. She has 4 in
She's
total.
4
So this
total.
is 3 of 4.
Yeah.
Just confirming what I heard earlier.
Okay.
I see what you tried to do.
Oh wait, so that still counts as me using that, so I'm gonna mark that.
What was that?
It was vortex warp.
Okay.
I was gonna try and dump her in the water. And I'm. Oh, Winnie. Oh, you stupid girl. Oh. Okay. Winnie has been all over this ship, right? So she is going to... Eva, acknowledge that this is a terrible idea. No, I can't do it. Thank God. Okay. I am going to use my boots to teleport. I don't even think I need to move them. I'm just going to move behind this thing and take half cover again. Oh, balls. Well, somewhere in there. I'm going to go up here. That's what I'm going to do. I'm now up. And now that I'm up, I can move 30 feet, which will put me... I don't know. I just want to get out of people's and Basilisk's way, so I'm gonna... Yeah, go up there. And I'm done.
Okay. Winnie, from your point of view, you would look down and see that there is a figure clawing his way out of the water and up the side of your ship, and using the full breadth of his movement, Vrako is going to have heaved himself from out of the trench, having swum up, and has made it onto the deck of your ship. As he does, he will look up at you, all of his pulled, slicked back, snake-like hair pulling forward and hissing at you as his eyes lock with yours, and he is going to use his petrifying gaze specifically at you.
Man!
Yes.
This.
Do I have enough time to say something in the psychic link?
Sure.
Vraco's coming up the back, and I think he's mad.
Fuck.
Okay, this doesn't say you can use reaction, but I'm going to say that you can use your reaction to close your eyes. Otherwise, it is a DC 14 Constitution saving throw.
I'm pretty okay with Constitute. I'm going to risk it.
Okay.
You said it's DC 14?
DC 14 Con.
Okay. I'm going to roll so that it doesn't take for a million years. 11. 11 is 22.
Okay, so you are successful on that. Let's see. How far are you from him?
Not far enough.
Great. No, probably not. He is going to use a bonus action Misty Step to appear right in front of you. And that will be it for... Well, let's see. Can I see some... he's going to make 2 sword attacks at you. I'm sorry. He does have his multi-attack. So he is going to draw a blade and take 2 attacks. These are +7 to hit. That's an 18 on the die, so that's a 25. And then that is a 21. So when you will take 26
I would like
points
to
of slashing
silvery
damage.
barbs one of them.
Okay. That's an 11 on the dice, so that's an 18 to hit.
Oh, that one
So that's
doesn't
a no.
hit.
Okay, so you'll only take 13 points of slashing damage.
13. Got it.
Correct. All right. Let's see. Enemy pirates' turns. Let's see here. I think.
By the
Okay.
way, now that I'm close enough on the ship, what are the humanoids?
They, like I said, they are stone cursed. They are people who have been uh, essentially poisoned with
okay.
a mixture of basilisk oil and I think cockatrice blood. I think that's the lore of them. Essentially, when to give the lore that you'll find out probably later, when the Tombstone twins take ships, they definitely take the crew from them, but they also make sure that those crew aren't going to be susceptible to any of their petrifying gaze, and also that they'll never really be able to leave. So
Mhm.
they poison them and turn them into these partial statue living beings. And then, after their skin has started to petrify enough, they etch in their death date, the date that the Tombstone twins came into their lives. So they etch their names into their chest, and then their day of death. That's
What?
it.
Yeah, I hate these two.
Fucking hate them.
Yeah, this is terrible, and I no longer feel bad about other plans.
They are
that
the
I had.
worst.
Yeah,
What?
exactly.
Killing the stone cursed is a mercy.
Yeah.
I feel like it's like the stone skin from Game of Thrones.
Unless we could cure
and just
them.
like super painful.
Kind of, yeah.
I don't
What if-
care that much, Woody.
What if what if
We can't save everyone.
There's a difference, I feel.
But we
okay.
want basilisk friends, right? That's what we said.
That is, yeah, that's...
Okay.
So Woody, you will see that 3 more stone cursed have also hurled themselves up from the depths and have begun to climb the ship. Meanwhile, everybody
I will add
else
that
Wait,
to my
they can
psychic
swim?
message.
they can more walk on the bottom and then propel themselves upwards. It's not fast climbing speed or swimming speed, which is why they took that long. But yeah, you put them at the bottom of the trench, and then the ocean floor is right there. That's that scene in the
Wait,
first Pirates of
we're in the middle of the ocean.
Where they just
How-
jump and walk. Yeah.
We're in the middle
Yeah.
of the ocean, though, Derek.
They are-
How
they
deep
are
is?
ro- Well, I mean, if a trench goes down 100 feet, I was assuming that probably 100 feet down. I don't know. The ocean's
I mean,
deep
there's
and weird.
shoals, like, we're
And,
not...
yeah,
we're
there's
somewhere.
maybe shoals.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah.
Well, I mean, this is also a flooded planet, right? So like,
Yeah,
there are
I'm-
mountain ranges that. Yeah. I mean.
Yeah.
Also, they could
combat's
just,
gonna
like,
get kind of weird on stuff. So
Jump into the
not
water and
everything's in
propel
Mariana's
themselves
trench.
up from there.
What have
Let's.
the crew of Lemma's ship been doing since she has been off of that ship?
They are turning the ship to come aside all of the
Oh,
Merce.
wow.
So I think that's going to be, well,
Oof.
let's back them up. Just nope, wrong.
I just looked up the Mariana Trench. It was
Oh, it's the Juno.
124 miles.
Yeah,
Yes.
deep.
Yep.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
It's ridiculous.
Got
So
Megalodon down there.
we have that
Whoa,
on this
I got
world, and
creeped
then
out.
water on top of it. Not where we are necessarily, but like
Right.
we have the
yeah.
regular ocean trenches, and then we added an ocean on top of that.
And then about right there, I think is probably where they're going to end up.
I
at
still
least
find it
for
wild
this
that
turn.
people have gone to the Mariana Trench to
Right.
collect data.
Yeah, so cool. Hideous, horrifying, but also
Yeah.
Oh, that will
Uh,
never be me.
nope.
Nope.
Derek, is there a like an underdark ocean that we have to worry about?
We've talked about this so many times. Yes. 100%.
Okay,
yes.
that's what I thought, and then I was
Yeah.
like, I should just
I've introduced the fact that there is a deeper part of the ocean which has the drow. That is the Underdark Ocean. Yes.
That
it
are
is
trapped
deep.
under.
Trapped is a Proximus would know
Under.
they're not trapped.
Oh well, yeah.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
wait a minute.
Submersibles.
But if you think of all the things that live in the darkest parts of the ocean, think about that in the Underdark of the ocean. The Underdark was already one of the scariest places when it came to like monstrosities and things that mutated down there. Now add water.
I regret opening this line of conversation. We can close it.
You
and
do
move
every
on.
Yeah,
time.
I'm good with not talking about that.
This is the ADHD cursing you again. Scarlett, it is your turn, and then we'll get to Kallista, and then we'll wrap up this turn order and probably this episode for tonight.
Cool. I would like to cast Sleet Storm,
Okay.
centered on you could barely see it, but this little dot here that I made. It's a 40-foot cylinder.
Okay. Yep. I see it.
Anyone in that has to make a dexterity saving throw, or they fall
Okay.
prone
Okay.
at the start of their turns.
Gotcha. Okay. So let me make a note of that. Sleet Storm, dexterity saving throw at the start of their turns.
No, go away. It's not what I wanted.
Is that everybody? Does that include like
It does.
Winnie? Okay. Sleet Storm. Oh, I see you drawing a circle. Let me know if you need help with that because it is a pain in the ass. Dex save. Okay. All right. You said 40-foot radius?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's see here.
So it would
Yeah.
get part of the other ship as well.
I see you there. Okay. Let's see if we can do this here. Let's do that, and then let's maneuver this. Nope. Yes.
Sorry, Winnie.
It's okay.
You have good decks, though, I think.
No, it's not bad. It's not bad. It's not as good as other things, but it's pretty good, all things told. And I think little Jeffrey will have to roll too, but he's got.
You can fly.
Well, I feel like Sleet Storm doesn't care if you fly or not, because he's still in it, right?
Well, I thought it was that you would like slip and fall.
Oh, well, alright. I'm not mad about it.
Yeah.
But he has like a weird advantage thing.
Okay. That should be the circle there. So that is your Sleet Storm. Cool.
And I would like to summon Tiffany.
Okay.
That's a bonus action.
Okay.
Tiffany,
Tiffany is
thank you.
summoned.
There's accidentally
Tiffany's.
two Tiffany's. My bad.
Two Tiffany's. Two Tiffany tentacles. Bye, Tiffany.
I would let Tiffany hang out with the basilisk.
Okay. Anything else for your turn? And then what would you like to do for your crew?
But is it for my turn?
Okay.
My crew's also stuck in the sleet storm, which is great. I guess we're gonna have them load cannons again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cannons are loaded and ready to fire.
Okay.
Leslie,
Ready to fire
didn't
on next
you
turn.
Load cannons on your last turn?
I did load
Okay,
them.
so-
all
so
of them.
You
cannons
did
are
load them?
loaded.
Oh, so they are ready to.
They are
They're ready
ready
to
to
fire.
go.
If you would like to
I would
broadside.
like to fire
Go for it.
a 20, right?
Oh, yeah.
And is it? You said a +6?
Yes. +6 on your D20.
Cool. That's a 14 on the die.
Great. And then 8 D10.
Oh god, D&D Beyond, don't fail me. 41.
Okay. 41.
Nice.
Pretty consistent high rolls on that. The ship was looking a little rough, but still pretty hardy, all things told. Okay. Let's then go to Kallista.
I see the basilisk coming for us.
They have slithered aboard. At least one of them has. The other one
Good.
is poking its head out of the water.
Proximus, would you like a weapon?
Yes.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah. He's just got a
okay?
shield. he was just gonna bonk him with the shield.
In the link, Winnie will point out, hey, they've got colors. They might not be super aggressive without them. But maybe they are. Who knows?
Yeah, I'm gonna choose to ignore that. Could I? I have other priorities. Could I? 'Cause
Thanks,
again-
Winnie.
Okay, so he can't put on a chainmail shirt in a single turn without some help. Could I hand him my other? Because I have my weapon. I have the warhammer he gave me that I'm still not using it. Could I Can I hand Proximus that one?
Yeah, I would give you a bonus action too.
Okay.
If it's already in your hand, that's
Cool.
that's free. We
Yeah.
can consider that a free action.
Yeah, I will. I've definitely had it tucked because apparently just having it on me grants some bonuses even if I'm not using it. So I've definitely had it like tucked in the back of the belt. So I will hand Proximus Zeal the very fancy Warhammer out of the vault,
Yeah.
because I still have not attuned to it for reasons.
The legendary or potentially even artifact weapon. Yeah.
Yes. So I'll get the sheet and send that to Mikyl before next game, because shit gets wild with it.
I think I still have it.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Okay, great. So you have that now. You're just not attuned to it. So I hand you that, and I will call my lightning down. I'm going to call it down next to our green Medusa friend. I'm trying to... Oh, I didn't want to draw. Oh, no.
It's fine. You
Go
can delete
away.
it. You can do Control Z, or you can also just click and delete it.
Okay, great.
Oh, you
there
can
forever.
Control Z? I'm so glad
Yeah.
that I knew that.
You can undo
Thank
stuff.
you.
Yeah.
Measure.
That's anytime I move the ship and you see it move back, that's me.
Yeah.
Okay. I think if I drop... If I pull my call lightning right... I hate that you can't have the measuring up at the same time and do a ping.
Right.
There is a spot, like, in this vicinity, I think... Oh, no. I was, like, trying to get not... At the very least, not Scarlett. I would love
I mean, you could drop it behind the Medusa,
Yeah.
Right.
but I
just
think if
wanted-
you drop it where you were pinging, you're going to hit Jeffrey and Scarlett at that point.
Yeah, I was like, I want to drop it so that way I could fucking shove her back off the ship just to buy a little bit of time, but I don't think I can. So I won't. I'll just zap her. Fine,
Little
whatever.
Jeffrey gets my advantages, so you can play a little fast and loose with him.
That is up to... I'm doing 70-10 of damage, so...
But can he evade it? Is it
Kind of. He could take half.
You take half damage.
No,
yeah.
but
Which
he's
is
got
still
a
gonna be
thing.
a
If
lot.
he passes, he doesn't take any damage.
Oh, that's right. He does have evasion. Oh,
Literal
'cause I remember
evasion.
I learned that, and I was like, "Fuck yeah!" All right,
Oh.
so yeah,
Yeah.
so I will drop it such that I'll drop it on right in
On
between.
Jeffrey.
Pretty much.
His little
Pretty
like
much.
lightning.
Yeah.
And he's
Comes
just
out on
like,
his little
hit me!
It's his back fin. Just
Yeah.
go straight up.
With Winnie's blessing, I will zap her little boy, and I need dexterity saving throws from Vlemma and poor little Jeffrey.
His Tesla coil. Okay, yeah, no, he definitely needs
His
an
lightning
advantage.
I wonder
Lightning
if
rod,
it's
thank you.
disadvantaged because they're frozen, right? Sleet storm.
They're not
Oh.
frozen.
No.
Just difficult
no, but
terrain,
the-
I think.
It's yeah.
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 For movement.
Okay, that was a 17 on the die. She's got a plus ridiculous to everything.
Boo.
So I think that is a success.
That's fine. I'm gonna start.
Yeah,
doing
she's
math.
got plus 6 to 3 skills,
22.
3 abilities.
How did little Jeffrey do?
Well, he got a 3 the first time, but he got
Uh-oh.
a 20 next time.
Okay, great. So then he will be totally fine.
Yeah.
So that's 25. Oh, fuck
He
yeah,
shakes it
25,
off.
35, 41, 48. So that's 48 lightning damage. So halved, 24 lightning
24.
damage.
Okay.
To Vlemma, and since I used my bonus action to hand over my weapon, I'm chilling because I'm not gonna get closer to the basilisks by any
Okay.
means. Maybe I'll just do a little scoot. Maybe just like
Yeah.
you have my shield, so I'm just gonna.
Yeah. I would say you could use the rest of your movement to never mind.
I don't want to get too far. I guess I do still. Oh my call lightning's 120-foot range, so I could back up a little bit more. Just gonna do that. Just put you between us.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
And Kallista, what about your crew?
My crew will load the cannons so that way Honey could fire on the next time. And don't worry, everyone. I already wrote down who's loaded and who's not for the beginning of next
Great.
one.
Appreciate that. Okay, let's go ahead and pause things there. I'm going
Round
to-
2
We
complete.
got to round 4.
That was round 3 because I've been able to
Was that
call
round-
lightning.
Yeah, round 3.
Yeah, it was. I didn't have call lightning, and then I did have call lightning, and then I just used it again. That
I
was.
also
round
thought it
3.
was round 2 if it makes you feel better.
Okay, a lot of moving parts, but I think we did great. When we come back next time, even more of the Tombstone twin combat. Thank you all so much for joining us for another episode of Horizon's Call. Thank you to this fantastic cast. Thank you to you in the audience. We have some really cool stuff going on right now at Sword and Key, so I really want to talk about that, but I want to have these lovely people say more about themselves and where you can find more of them. So please do. I recommend you checking out all their stuff. Let's go ahead and go around. Mare, where can we find more of your lovely self?
Hey, I'm Mare. You can find me on all applicable social media at Archmage of Dice. I'm not doing a lot right now. Right now, I'm just here on Saturday evenings at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. In a couple weeks on August, I don't know, is it 9th for the 4th for round 4 of the Slam? I think August
Uh,
9th.
yes, that sounds right.
I will be in the 4th fight for the Summer Slam, where a bunch of us, a bunch of 5e characters, have been thrown into a battle royale. I will be fighting Proximus, Buck, and some person I don't know, and it's going to be great. And starting in August, on August 7th at 4 p.m. Pacific, I believe, will be the first session of my Magnus Archives game. It'll be between 2 and 4 sessions, and I'm ready to mentally scar my players. Let's go.
Fantastic. I'm really looking forward to the Magnus Archives game, um, as well as the SummerSlam game with all y'all.
Also, everyone is hot in my game.
Yeah. Well, that's my games. Everybody's hot, even the people that are trying to kill you. Next up we have Eva.
Hi, hello, it's me, Eva, who is not great at math or multitasking. Same old, same old. You can catch me on Saturdays playing Weenie, at least until in as such time as I am dispatched by a twin or two. Oh man, I'm literally caught between a rock and a hard place. Yeah. You can also find me here tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Pacific for Blood on the Lens. Even more likely to die there or have something awful and horrible happen to me. And then I will also be in a SummerSlam match as Weenie. Whatever the day before, whatever the session before Maris is. I want to say
August 2nd.
Thank you. August 2nd, Hero. Yeah. Winnie's a lover, not a fighter. It's fine. It's fine. It'll just be like hide and seek, but with knives. So, yeah. That's it. That's me. You can find me on social media where I don't post or in and about our Discord. Yep. Okay, thanks. Bye.
Thank you, Eva. Next up we have Mikyl.
Hi, fam. I'm Mikyl. You can find me at Mikyl Sandoval, Mikyl Sandoval, on Instagram and BlueSky. And most importantly, you can find me on the Discord channel where I spend most of my time hanging out with these folks and posting stuff and making art and posting it there. Because I don't post it on social media because they take my art and then they add to the algorithm and the AI spits out bleh, bullshit. What was I gonna say? Every Saturday I'm here playing Proximus, and then Sundays, for the next few Sundays, I play Nico, a con artist, on Blood on the Lens, and a game with Anik and Eva and Baker, and it's a fun time. Bunny, who I've never played with before, and it's been so much fun. So I am enjoying that very thematic movie-esque narrative. Also, you can find me round 4, like Mare said, of SummerSlam, August 9th. We have a nice, very diverse crew to fight each other. So this will be interesting. A paladin, a rogue, uh, and a druid walk into a bar
And a cleric.
and meets a cleric.
Mhm.
It should be fun. And if it's anything like the one earlier today that Derek did, it was chef's kiss. Beautiful. So much fun to watch. So if you have fun here, then hang out there too. I don't know how to. See you later. Bye. I don't know how to
did
end
great.
this. I'm talking too
No,
much.
you did great. Thank you to Michael, as always, for the incredible artwork that you see on this screen, on a lot of the screens here around Sword and Key. Definitely check out all of the Horizons Call art. It's on all of our promotional stuff. And then check out all of his new stuff, which he completely outdid himself on for the SummerSlam event. It's absolutely incredible, and there's even more to come. Next up, we have Kaila.
Hi, hello. My name is Kayla. I am a Sword and Key exclusive, and I've been your Siren Storm Sorcerer, Scarlett Shores. And yep, I'm not doing much. I'm planning a wedding. That's all
You're
I
doing
got.
amazing.
The
You're doing
most
amazing. It's
important thing right now.
just not content.
So, yeah.
Okay. Well, I do want to say a very special thank you to Kayla, Eva, and Mare, who often do production work around here, in addition to Michael's artwork. It's always very much appreciated. And then on top of all of that, we have the very lovely Jenn, who's made incredible dice sets, but also does a bunch of other stuff. Jenn, where can we find more of your lovely self?
Hey, I'm Jen. I'm Lozelda in all the corners of the internet, and I also stream sometimes, but the only place I do TTRPG stuff is here. So there's that. Yeah, you can find me different places. I will also be participating in SummerSlam, but I'm in Fight 2 next weekend.
Yes.
So that will be a very long day, but I'm very excited about it, and it's gonna be super great. And that'll be Kallista's first time meeting Fiok, which is very funny to me for so many reasons. And that'll be great. But yeah, otherwise, yeah, I make dice. I'm also Long Dog Dice. I'm working on a bunch of Horizons Call stuff right now. Hey, look, it's my pretty box. Yeah, and that's what I got. And between now and then, I'm gonna keep chugging through old episodes and take my role of lore keeper very seriously and start all of my notes.
They're all the dice are here.
Which we very much appreciate.
Yeah, we really do.
Yes.
Yeah, I know it'll be a long day of combat. Trust me, but it's gonna be great.
gonna be
So yeah, no, look at this. Look at this. This fucking dice.
Yes.
Damn, look at them twinkle.
I
Jimmy
used all my
Blocks.
Callista ones today, so
Oh, so-
Yeah, I use Proximus. What?
Yay.
Man.
Yeah, you can go to Long Dog Dice's socials and see some of the Horizons Call dice made for each of the independent characters that are out right now. As Jen accidentally posted a picture of them all zoomed out. That was
so
so
weird.
silly
I don't know
of
how
Jen.
that happened.
I know, so-
I'm so clumsy.
Oh, it's so embarrassing. Thank you again to this wonderful cast. Thank you again to you in the audience. Again, if you like or even love what we do, please check out our Pally, tip our cast and crew. It's always very much appreciated, and you can spice up our game. It's never expected. At the very least, we always appreciate a signal boost if you enjoy things here and want to spread the love to other people that you love or like. I'm Derek Sword. I use he, him pronouns. I've been your GM for this game and many games here on Sword and Key. You can find all of Sword and Key stuff at beacons.ai/Sword and Key. You can see all of our links. Right up at the top is our Twitch. If you're watching us live, hey, thank you so much for being here. Give us a follow if you haven't already. Always appreciate it as well. Right after that is our Discord. If you're not a member of our Discord, it's a great community. There's great people like these. There's great games like these. It's where we post applications first. There's lots of different chats for lots of different things. And we also have movie nights every other week. So pretty great. Other stuff. We have links to all of our affiliates like Long Dog Dice, which you can use code Sword and Key for 10% off your first purchase. That is listed on Beacons. We also have the code Sword and Key for 10% off your first purchase at Eldritch Foundry if you're trying to get custom minis, also listed on the Beacons. And then we are affiliates with Hit Point Press. They're the makers of Humblewood and Griffin Saddleback books and new Humblewood plush, which are pretty cute. So you're going to find more than just TTRPG accessories there. And you can use our affiliate link when you go shopping there. Other than that, you can see links to our YouTube. You can see links to basically everything that Sword and Key has, as well as the podcast Monster Crush. This is a podcast I do with my friend LD. We talk about different cryptids, creatures, miscellaneous monsters from Myth and House, Moochable AR. It is a bi-weekly episode for monster romantic. I think it's called teratophilia, actually. I guess that's the term for it. It's just that it doesn't fit with the pan thing. Anyway, check it out wherever podcasts are found. We are delaying our episode for this week, so our next one will come out not this weekend, but next. And I think it might be a Tremors episode. We haven't done Tremors yet, and there's enough Tremors. There's enough graboids and ass blasters and shriekers and everything else to throw out there, so it's pretty great. Watch Tremors. There's my open plug for literally like Nothing we're affiliated with whatsoever. But it's a great movie. Okay, other stuff. Let's look at our calendar. Our calendar. There it is. So, next week, or no, sorry, yeah, I guess technically next week, but tomorrow, 10 a.m. Pacific time, we have the penultimate episode of Blood on the Lens, as Mikyl and Eva were talking about. That is our slasher movie TTRPG run by the wonderful Anik. It is a great game. That game also has a pally that you can tip to support some of the players there. On Monday at 4 p.m. Pacific time is Fragments of Lost. That is our Rangers of Broken World game run by the wonderful Angela, Phoenix 24 Fem. They are raising money for Trans Lifeline. And then that is a weekly game, so that will play every Monday at 4 p.m. The next thing we have next week is our Sword and Key movie night. Again, they are free. They're in our Discord. We do a monthly Ghibli watch. So this week we are watching Up on Poppy Hill, the 2011 Ghibli movie. SummerSlam, as mentioned before, is raising money for Doctors Without Borders. We have Fight 2 next week. That is going to be Fia of the Rowan, Kallista, that is also Vesper from the Zenith game, and who am I forgetting? Mochi, who has designed her raccoon character in a scale mail bikini. It's pretty great. They are fighting in a bathhouse, so maybe that was part of it, or maybe Anik's just always had that in mind. That'll be at 10 a.m. Pacific time. Then Horizons Call will be back at 3 p.m. Pacific time. After that, SummerSlam will play for the next 4 weeks. Horizons Call goes on for the rest of my natural life, which I'm not upset about. Again, Monster Crush will release on the 27th. The 27th is also our next Sword and Tea, which is our game chat show where we talk to game designers and people in the TTRPG space. We'll be talking about Dragon Reactor, which they have described as a mythopoetic mech game, which is pretty cool. So definitely check that out. And then the finale of Blood on the Lens will be will be on August 3rd at 10 a.m. Pacific time. Lots of great stuff. As Mary mentioned, the Magnus Archives game is coming up on August 7th, starting on August 7th and playing on Thursdays for 4 weeks at 4 p.m. Pacific time. That will also be raising money for Doctors Without Borders. More stuff to come. We've got a lot of really great stuff lined up. Eva and I are also looking to go to PAX West this year. So if you're also planning to go, let us know. Maybe we'd like to meet up. But other than that, I think we are going to be rating Bad House RPG. So go over there, spread some kindness, take care of yourselves, take care of others in the meantime. And we hope to see you tomorrow for even more TTRPG wonderfulness. But if not, we hope to see you as soon as possible. And until that time, fair winds and following seas, brave mariners.